Hello.
You're not gonna jump scare me, right?
Hi, Beach.
No, we're not gonna jump scare you. Yo, we should have done that. A jump scare in the intro.
Well, I don't want to give people a heart attack right away.
Yo. He said boo.
Oh, it's my baby.
Yo, what's good?
How is everyone?
Good. Pass a fucking donut.
Bet, mate.
Man. Which ones you want? We live in life.
Oh, why is the green screen acting like that?
Because we opened up the donut box. Literally, the donut box fucked the green screen up.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright, well.
Well, you can't have all of them. You know, you can have a little nibble off of this one if you want.
Yeah, off the glaze.
Or you know what? You can just let us finish them, and then whatever crumbs
we'll
we leave, yeah, whatever crumbs we leave, it's all you, homie. You know I love you, so like, I'll at least give you the crumbs.
So today we're talking about relationships and how lonely we are.
I'm not lonely at heart, but like I'm lonely in real life.
Yeah, you know, I use a teddy bear to cuddle with at night, because, you know.
See, I use my imagination.
I got Mac. It's fine.
I got Cat. It's good. And I'm gonna have the little kitten when he comes back.
Jagz is
depressed, but I'm here for you. Ain't nobody depressed, homie. Maybe, well, just a little bit, but we don't talk about that here.
So I look really pasty. I don't know. Did my eyebrow. I think it's pretty lit, mate.
Yo, Neo's gonna think you offending him.
Why? Oh, I'm sorry, Neo. Pasty hoe. I know. I don't like it.
But I appreciate you being here for me, Dynamic.
She looked like a vampire. But like I'm kind of fucking with it. Anyway.
This is a conversation I think we've had like
Before.
millions of times.
Yeah.
And like every single time we have this conversation, it's like hours of like the same topic. So like you'll hear a lot coming out of us today.
Kind of like what we've been through.
Yeah, if a vampire had sex with a homeless person. Oof. He's lying. You look beautiful.
I'm gonna
eat to that.
I'm gonna eat my feelings away.
And this is how we've gotten where we are. This is the loneliness we're at. We're eating our depression away.
I love you too.
Talk about your relationship. Y'all cute. Dynamic. That's about you and her, homie.
Yeah. What the hell?
But I guess to start off, like, should we go with past relationships at the start? I guess sort of like go through with that, or would you rather just go straight into like what we would want to a relationship?
I don't want to talk about depressing ass past relationships first.
Okay, I'm your Minecraft neighbor. No, you're the Minecraft person that just moved into her backyard.
Yeah.
You're not the neighbor. You're like that person that like was just like, yeah, I live here now. Like you know those stories about the homeless people that. No,
all those plans that you had to put in your backyard. Yeah, that's mine now.
No, you know those stories of the homeless people like sneaking into the attic and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's him.
On job.
You said you don't. It's called being nice.
Yeah, it's called not trying to offend when you've already built like all of it.
But I guess we can start with like ideal relationships, or actually like what you look in for a person. I feel like that'd be the smartest thing, because at the end of the day, like it's really like there's no relationship if you don't have that person you're looking into, you know?
Yeah.
Because like.
Which, you know, I have expectations and I just never follow through with my expectations.
I'm
just like.
I'm the same way though. I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, like they'll learn, or like, like I could deal with it. It's okay.
But like you should not be like.
Definitely shouldn't like settle.
You should.
You should definitely be looking for someone that like has the similar like mindset to you, or like not necessarily similar mindset, but like someone who's like not trying to just like, I guess, waste time. Yeah. Because like for my biggest thing is, especially nowadays in like the world, like a lot of people are here to waste time. A lot of people are here to like, you know, like do a relationship for a year, maybe even 2. And then it's just like, okay, I'm bored of this now, so like I'm done. Or like they go like, oh well, I'm already comfortable. I don't really like the person like that no more. But like I'm comfortable, so like I stick around. Yeah. And like I'm guilty of that as well, because like I've been at a point where I'm not happy.
Done that.
I'm just trying to fuck. I'm the best boyfriend you can get. You can get, I sit 24/7 behind a computer screen spinning in circles hoping I kill people. Exactly what I mean! Trick shotters are the best boyfriends, bro. We don't do nothing but sit there on our computer screen and
But
we just spin in a circle.
But that's not everyone's thing.
Well, for gamer girls. But for me, like, a big thing is, like, in a relation, like, I guess looking for somebody is, like, someone who's mature. Because, like, I can't deal with, like, childish, like, because obviously, like, at the end of the day, like, there's going to be childish moments. Like, you can't get that wrong. Like, everyone has their childish moments.
Yeah.
But there's being a childish moment and being a child in general.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, like, I cannot mess with someone, our fingers go crazy, dead ass.
But
I mean, hey, it's true. You see how fast our fingers move when we're using that controller?
Okay, TOS.
But no, like, for me, it's like, okay, like, fuck, what was I saying?
You want someone who, like, is
who's
mature.
Not, someone who's not gonna, like, because for me, like, mature is like, okay, they have a mindset of a future, but like they can still joke around. Because like for me, like, I need somebody who's gonna joke around. Like, I can do like stupid things and like they'll laugh with me instead of being like, oh, like, why are you doing that? Or like uptight about things. Because like for me, it's like, okay, like, I want someone that I can just genuinely joke with. And like, you know, like, if we're like walking past the couch, I can push them onto the couch and like joke around with them on like that.
But I would probably beat you the hell up if that was done to me. I would start fighting.
Yo, bro, my fingers are dumb or damn fast. All those nags and RC cancels. I'm done. Okay, we're gonna stray away from the finger talk, but for me, like, I want something that's like playful, you know?
Yeah.
Because at the same time, like, one thing I will say I miss in a relationship is like when Liz would like just randomly, like, we're walking and like I won't notice and she strays behind me.
I wouldn't say like names.
Okay, yeah. My ex would stray behind me and like just jump on my back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's something I say I would miss.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like, that's playful to me. Like, that's cute. That's like things that like people will say that you can say that's a childish act, but it's something that like, it's something that's okay. Because there are the people that are mature, and then there's like the people that are like sit there and they're like, oh, like, don't even hold my hand. Like, no, we are walking in public, etc. Like that. That's where like you're too mature. Like, you're too strict about things. Because like, for me,
I used to jump on my ex like this. Ready? I would give him a warning, and I'd go like this. Wait, can I get in the camera? Here, let me come back here. Okay. I'd go like that. I'll crouch, and I'd go, and then jump on him.
See, shit like that. And like for me, like, also I guess something is like someone who has goals and ambitions. Because like for me, like, I can't be with somebody who like
doesn't want to progress.
Exactly. Like for me, like, if they're okay with where they're at, like for me, like, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Can we get a shower?
This guy.
Like for me, like, if you don't want to show progression, you don't want to show like you want to move forward into your like relationship and into your life, because it's at that point it's not even just a relationship. It's like, you know, like, you want to move forward in life.
That's your life partner.
Because for me, like, I guess when I get into a relationship, it's like I try to be with that person and like look into the future. Like, that's it. Like, that's it. And like not look for like, oh well, it's okay if this flops. No, it's not okay. Like, you should be looking for like, okay, like, this is the person I want to be with the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And like, this is the person like I want to build with. Because my thing is, like, I've always loved the stories of like, you know, you don't have everything when you guys get together, but then like y'all come out the crazy successful because y'all both y'all both supported each other. And like, I do genuinely feel in a relationship, your partner is your biggest support system. Because I definitely feel like if you get because for me with my ex, I was getting a lot of support from my other friends, trick shotting and everything, a lot of support from all my friends and everything, and then or even like streaming and stuff. But then like when I heard my ex telling me like, oh, like, it's dumb, like, it's a waste of time, stuff like that, like, that gets to you.
Breaks you down.
And it's just like, well, the one person that I sit there and say I love every day, and they say they love me, like, why would they tell me that it's not for the best of my
We were going to talk about past relationships.
But like, for me, like, that's something like you always, like, in a sense, like, of them being your strongest support system. Because I feel like if they can't support you and you're supporting them, like, what's really the point of it?
Yeah. It's just a take, and no give.
Exactly.
And it shouldn't be like that.
Not at all. What about you? I still have more, but like, let's get you into here.
I want goofy too. You know, I act goofy in public. So I want someone who's
it's
like
not even a question.
I want someone who's equally like goofy with me.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. Obviously, like, I guess like I was gonna say it's picky, but if it's someone that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, I remember Space saying that, like, if it's your soulmate, you shouldn't be picky, because that's like someone that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah.
So I want someone who's like, I already know what they're gonna say. I want someone who's like handy, like with like, you know, vehicles and like taking care of like the sink, or fucking not scream over a spider, like, because Lord
knows you cannot deal with spiders. Oh, what was that bug that one day you just ended up screaming in the middle?
It was a spider.
Oh, it was a spider?
Yeah.
It
was after we
big,
went camping.
Yeah, it was a big boy.
Yeah.
You freaked out.
I want someone who, like, not fake likes animals, like, legitimately, like, is gonna love my cats.
That's a big thing. Oh, Jazz, baby.
Yes.
So, like, no one answered because all those answers are incorrect.
I'm gonna go with the bottom one.
I'm done.
The quadruple exclamations.
The quadruple exclamation. Like...
But yeah, I want someone who loves animals. I want
thing,
someone who, like... I don't necessarily think that they have to play video games with me. It would be nice. It would be a perk.
That's like the perk of it.
But like, because I like to do my own thing, and like for me, not that like I do anything sneakily, but like I like to have my own time playing video games and like spend time with my friends. Like I'm a very much like, I'll be like clingy and like love you and like you're like the world to me, but there's also times where like I want to be independent and like do my own thing, and like I don't like that whole constantly
you have
having
to be together
with each other.
24/7.
I don't like that.
Yeah, but because like for me, I fully understand that, because like I guess I'm the same way. Like there's one thing to spend time with your partner like a lot, because like obviously at the beginning, like I feel like it doesn't have to only be the beginning. Like you guys should be spending a lot of time together. Like you guys should be spending time together, because at the end of the day, like, you know, you want to make memories as your days go by.
Yeah.
Because like again, like that whole like, you know, life isn't ever promised type thing.
I mean, I like
so
spending a lot of
like,
time together, but it's when it's
but like everyone has their moments where they're just like,
smothering.
you know, I want to be myself. Because like for me, and that's why like I'm sort of with you on that whole like, I think it's best to be with someone that games, because like they have their online friends, right? Yeah. And they're gonna have their friend group. You're gonna have your friend group.
You're gonna be like, get off the game, blah blah blah.
Exactly.
Like,
and like another thing, I guess, like for me is like they'll understand of like multiplayer, like you can't pause it.
Yeah.
Because like for me, like a big thing is like, you know, if it's something unimportant and it's a multiplayer game, like if it's something unimportant, like the game isn't that important or whatever, like for instance like trick shotting and stuff.
Yeah.
In these like trick shot lobbies, it's not that important. So for me, like if my girl came up to me like wanted to talk to me, okay, that's easy to drop that. But like if I'm playing like a competitive scene or something like that, and like I'm in the middle of something important, and like I tell them like, oh, like look, this is what I'm doing, like I can't really talk, and they get mad about me at that. That's why I say like it's always better to be with a gamer, because like they'll be like, okay, I can understand.
They're more
that.
understanding.
Yeah, and they're not gonna sit there and like throw a fit over like you playing the game.
Yeah.
And like also like with the whole animal thing, that's definitely something, because like, wow, I just had a lisp right there. That's
sounded like me.
That's definitely something, because for me, like, you know, I have my dog in Jersey still.
Yeah.
Luna, like eventually I want to like take her. I might not, but like, regardless, I want to have animals in my house.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know, like with Cat and everything, like with Cat and Mac, like it's nice to have them around.
It's nice
even
to
though
have,
they're like
little friends.
Even though, you know, just so soft sometimes, but like they're very nice to have.
Even though they piss on my bed, but like
almost every day. But like for me, like
love the guy, though.
when it comes to animals, like I definitely want that same thing, like someone who's gonna actually genuinely love my animals and love like, and I guess like
not like just deal with them just for the sake of like being with you.
And then my thing is like, if let's say like I'm working every day, right, or whatever the case is, like, and I can't get to like, in a sense, changing the litter or like taking the dog out, like, and they're staying home, like they can take on that responsibility. They're not gonna see it as a bother. They're gonna see it as like, okay, like it's my pet, like this is something I have to do. Because I feel like a lot of people, when they get an animal with, you know, when they get into a relationship and they get that person has an animal and they bring that animal, they try to bring it's their animal, it's their pet, it's their thing, but they still want to have the time to be able to like grab them, pick them up, and like
they want
enjoy
all the positive things.
Exactly.
Well, I wouldn't say it's positive and negative. They want all the perks of it, but no responsibility. And for me, it's like, if you can't help me with an animal, how are you gonna help me take care of a kid?
Exactly. Because for me,
and
like,
they can say like, "Oh, it's different." And everything.
It's not.
It is different.
Like,
an animal's easier.
Yeah.
And like, if you can't help me with an animal, then how can I expect?
Because for me, like, if I'm at work all day, right? Even if I have my cat before, like, they get with me, my thing is like, okay, like, obviously, like, that's how I've always been. Like, I can teach our kid how to trick shot, right?
I bet.
Like, for me, like, and having an animal is like, if I'm, you know how I am, like, when I have my girl, like, I don't care if she works, like, I'd rather, like, she doesn't, like, take care of the house, whatever.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, like, that's how I was raised, and that's how I was grown. Like, the woman stays at home and takes care of the home. You go out and you work your ass off and, you know, pay for everything.
Yeah.
That's how my life has always been. So, for me, like, the least I ask is, like, okay, you know, you're going to be home, like, change the litter or take the dog out. You know, and it takes no more than 20 minutes to take the dog out. It takes no more than 5 minutes to clean the litter box.
Yeah.
You know, like, so for me, if they can't simply do that, like, and they see that as a bother, like, for me, it's like, okay,
again,
like,
they want all the perks
for me,
and
like,
no
okay,
responsibility.
then, like, how can, like, I trust that you're going to be responsible in anything if you can't even take care of an animal with me?
Yeah.
You know, because, like, if someone's working all day, they don't want to have to come home to take out their dog, or worse, their dog pissed or pooped in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or the litter is, like, stinking up the whole house. So for me, like, that's a big thing. Like, loving animals is, like, definitely something that's a
big thing for me.
Because for me, like, obviously, like, I've always had an animal in my home, and, like, for me, like, I need my animals to be, like, taken care of. Because, like, I also don't want to be going to work and, like, wonder, like, oh, if my dog's getting taken out.
Yeah.
Like, if my dog is, like, if my dog is being okay. Like,
or,
if they're going to feed the dog or stuff like that. Because for me, like, what I realized is some people will sit there and say, like, oh, I fed the dog, but they didn't. And, like, stuff like that, which is shitty because, like, people would be like, oh, like, how do you know? And it's like, you know, when you have your own animal for a while, you know your dog.
Yeah.
You know, like, for me, like, when my ex would say that she fed the dogs, I would know when she didn't because my dogs never beg for food unless they're hungry. Never beg for food. And every time I'd come home, begging for food. And I'm just like, they obviously didn't eat because they know better than to ask me for food twice in a day.
Yeah.
Because, well, twice if they've been fed. Because they get fed 2 times. One in the morning, one in the mid-afternoon. So, well, like, late afternoon. That's their meals. They know better than to ask me to feed again. Because I make sure I feed them in the morning. And if I come home and they're not going to be, you know, if they're asking me for food, that means they didn't eat the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. And for me, like, I want somebody who's going to be able to take care of them and take that responsibility on what I'm not able to.
Yeah.
I guess another thing would be, like, how would I call it? Not crazy insecure. Because for me, like, I put my trust in my girlfriend 100%. Like, I believe, like,
insecure on what you're gonna do.
Yeah, like, questioning me.
Yeah.
Because for me, like, I always hated that.
I don't like that either.
For me, it's like, if I'm telling you I love you, I'm telling you I want to be with you, like, you need to see that and be like, okay, like, he's not gonna go do, or she's not gonna go do something with someone else because they're devoting their time to me. Because, like, for me, like, I would like to be able to go out and, like, hang out with my friends and not be questioned, who are you with?
Yeah.
You know, what are you doing? Get it? Like, communicating while you're out, yes, I can understand that. And if, like, I'm not communicating, I can understand, like, other thoughts being thought of. Like, if it's, like, 2 in the morning, I'm not home, stuff like that. There's reasonable moments, but then there's the moments where it's, like, it's completely, pointless.
They don't want you to even, like, have fun.
They're basically trying to dig something up that's not there.
Yeah.
And for me, that puts a big strain on a relationship because it's like, if you can't trust me, like, questioning me when I'm at work, like, oh, where are you really at?
Yeah.
Like, I'm at work. Like, what do I have to lie about? Like, why do I need to lie to you that I'm going to work and I'm coming home straight to you? Like, that for me has always been a big thing. Is like, you know, you need to trust that, you know, I'm going to be there. Obviously, like, if it's going to be some crazy late times, and, like, yeah, communication is key on all that because, like, at the end of the day, like, if you're scheduled from 7 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, right? But for some reason you got home at 8 p.m., of course there's going to be questioning.
Yeah.
Like, why are you home so late? You know what I mean? Why? Because, like, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But as, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't have someone that's gonna be like questioning my every move. Like, I'm gonna go to the store. Are you really going to the store?
Yeah.
No, like, yes, I'm really gonna go to the store. I'm gonna go to the store, and like, I'm gonna get something you want too. Like, I'm going for the both of us, etc., etc.
And I feel like with relationships, like, it's supposed to they're supposed to like make life easier for you. I mean, not that they're like supposed to like solve your problems, but like they're supposed to be like your safe place.
Yeah. Like, lift a little bit of weight off your shoulder.
Like, you're supposed to be happy and everything, and like once you start to like stress out because of them, it's like, what's the point?
See, for me, like, obviously I'm a big believer in there's gonna be moments where you're stressed. There's gonna be moments, like, for me, like, as long as it's not a constant thing, it's something that's like unavoidable. Like, no relationship will be perfect, and everyone will sit there and say like, oh, but this relationship looks perfect. You don't know what's going on the inside. Yeah. Because like some people, like, who you would never assume argue, who you would never assume like beat each other or whatever the case is, they may go to that, and like you don't know that because you don't see what's going on inside. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. No relationship will be perfect, and for me, it's like, okay, like, if you can't, like, if you're gonna argue, like, there's stress, it's gonna happen. And for me, I guess that goes into like, I don't want someone who's just gonna give up immediately. Yeah. Because for me, it's like, oh, y'all argued like 3 times within a year, or like 3 times within like 4 or 5 months. Oh, it's over. Like, why? We had our disagreements. We got over that. I guess another thing for me is like
people can just like not. I mean, not that they don't have to be in love, but like some people just are like, I lost like that spark. Mm-hmm. So like, I think it can be reasonable. Like,
no, yeah, of course. My thing is, it also comes down to the person. Like, for me, a big thing with guys and girls, of what I realized, is they chase until they get, and then when they get, they
stop
switch.
Yeah.
And for me, a big belief was always been like, you never stop that chase. Yeah. Because then okay, let's say, for instance, you chase the girl, you got her as your girlfriend, right? Now you chase this girl more, get her as your fiance. Chase this girl more, get her as your wife. Chase this girl more, get her as the mother of your kids. Chase this girl more, get her as your lifetime partner. You're always doing that chase because at the end of the day, you never want, I guess in a male's perspective, you never want another guy to fulfill, like,
well, it can go for
I guess for like,
gender.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying like for I guess like how I'm speaking in my perspective is like you never want another guy like, fulfilling what you should be doing, because like my thing is like if another guy's making your girlfriend or wife or whatever happier than you are, there's an issue.
Something wrong.
Exactly, and a big thing is like that's a lot of the time when relationships fail, because they want to sit there and say like, because the guy or the girl, I will never have the sexes till marriage. Okay, buddy. Let's see if that filter glistens your eyes or not.
Oh God, I'm gonna put this down a little bit so it's like not on your face. We'll see if that helps.
But like, for me, like that's a big thing. Whereas like the chase should never stop, and that goes for both males and females. Because my thing is like, people are like, oh, like it's the guy who stops treating the girl good. It's the guy, and like that's a big thing like nowadays. But for me, it's like it can go either way. Yeah. Like for me, it's like,
we're all
why is it at the end of the day like the guy has to make the girl feel special and the guy just has to like live life? Yeah. For me, it's like the girl should be able to make the guy feel special too. And at the same time, like, yeah. Like, and for me, like, a lot of things are like, I guess another thing that's for me in a relationship is like someone who's not like scared to go through hard times. Yeah. Because for me, like, if you leave the second a struggle happens, that for me is like, you're just there for the convenience. Spineless. You're there for convenience and for like, almost like a free ride. Yeah. Because for me, that's what that shows. Because like, if you can't go through a little struggle, because like at the end of the day, no matter how much money people have, you can lose it instantly. Like that. Instantly. And you guys have nothing, right? Because there's been multiple people who, for instance, Adrian Broner, he's a boxer. He's made millions fighting. He went to court recently, and he was talking about how he only has $3 in his bank account.
Sheesh. Yeah.
So for me, it's like, you don't know how fast you can lose your money. Yeah. And for me, it's like, if you can't go through a small struggle, like, are you worth sticking around? Because like, at the end of the day...
And it also goes for like, if that person has money, yeah, like, that their money can go at any time. So like, they should focus on what's really gonna stay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess for me, another thing is like personality. That's the biggest thing for me, because like I've never been the one to look for looks. Like obviously, like looks for me have always been a bonus type thing. Because for me, it's
first, like it seems shallow, but that's the first thing that I look for.
Well, yeah.
I think that's pretty natural, though.
I feel like that's natural for everybody, though. Because the thing is, like, I guess in a sense, like, I only need looks. Okay, I guess for me, like, I'm not gonna lie, like. A few of my exes, like, I never thought I'd be with someone like that. But, like, I got to know the person. I got to know, like, them and, like, how they are. And I was like, holy shit, like, how compatible you guys are. Like, how compatible, like, you guys can be. And, like, the amount of, like, you know, like, to the point where it's like, I don't even give a fuck about how you look. Like, look at all the fun time you are, like, giving me. Look at all the memories you're able to give me. Look at how compatible we are and, like, how alike we think. And for me, that's, like, I will always sit there and be like, that is way better than like somebody just a straight body. Cause like,
and we all get ugly at the end.
Exactly. We all gonna get wrinkly. And my thing is like, you never know when an accident can happen to you. You know, you can get burned to your face. Then that look that you had, where's that at? It's not there no more. But you know, it's still there. It's your inside, your personality, your heart, your mind. And that's why I always sit there and say you should never sit there and base a relationship off of just looks, because if you do it off of just looks, you're not gonna get far. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I hate to say it, like a lot of people can put on an act for a long time. People like to put on acts for months, maybe even years, and then the second they turn ugly. Yeah. And my thing is like that's what happens when, like, not for nothing, that happens a lot of time when you look for looks, and then when you find somebody who's looking for the personality, you know, it doesn't really happen that way. Not, I won't say all the time, but it's a lot less chance. Because when two people find each other in the personality and like find each other for the insides, I feel like they're connecting more as the, like, you know, you saw how they looked, they saw how you looked, and it was like, okay, well, I like how you look how I look, like, you know, I can mess with you, like, let's just get together. Yeah. And at the end of the day, like, then you start to realize, like, oh, well, I don't even really know this person. Sucks, yeah. Like, I'm not even, like, I don't even really know this person. Or, like, I'm not, you know, at the end of the day, like, I don't really care about this person. I was just with him because he looked nice or she looked good. So for me, like, my biggest thing is, like, if you have an ugly personality, that's a dead off the rip. Because for me, you can't have an ugly personality and expect to get treated well. Because, like, not for nothing, I've always believed that females deserve to get treated like a queen, but like there are the females that don't even deserve it. Yeah. You know, and the people that don't even deserve it are the ones that get it more than half the time, and the ones that do deserve it don't even get it.
I know. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm fucking done.
And that's why she's single.
But like, I have an ugly personality, and that's why you're single, Space.
He ugly in, like,
in general,
on the outside and the inside.
Damn, that's crazy. I feel like I'm ugly on the outside, but I'm not that bad on the inside. Hell yeah. Because, like, shit, I'll admit, I'm ugly as hell from the outside, but guess what? I'm alright on the inside.
God.
You good?
I feel all, like, well, like, because I was, like, sick this morning, so I just feel, like, weak.
Anything, and what, you want to say something now? Because I sort of went off on the personality part.
I had something to say. I don't remember. It was about the whole queen thing. It was like leading into that.
What, being treated like a queen, or just being treated well?
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Oh, fine. I'll go. Someone who's not picky.
Yeah.
Like
food.
Yeah,
or like...
picky in general. Because like for me, like. For instance, like earlier today, right? Like, with the whole pickle and the pizza thing. Someone who would be like, oh no, like, what the fuck? Like, that's horrible.
That shit,
like,
I'm like, just bite the fucking thing. If you don't like it,
you spit it out. Right, exactly. Because for me, it's like, or
and
for
that
like
shit slapped.
It really did, bro. Like, okay, hold on. Stray a little bit off topic real fast. Yeah. But, okay, so we went to Casey's. This is where we got the donuts and everything, right? I got a slice of pizza, and she got these,
spicy hot
she got these spicy hot pickle slices, and I was in the middle of eating my pizza, and she was like, here, throw one of these in there, and I was like, alright, bet, we're gonna do it. So I took a bite, and I was just like, bro, I might genuinely start putting these in. You're
like that galaxy mind.
Yeah, it was galaxy brain, bro. That was the biggest brain move she did all day. And I'm just like, bro, like, I might genuinely start buying pizza from Casey's and getting that little thing. Because, like, honestly, it was really good. Like, I'm not even gonna cap about it. Like, it was really good.
That's, like, a thing for me, too, though, is, like, picky. Because, like, you know me, I like to cook.
You like to try new things.
Yeah. I like to incorporate new things, like, into my cooking. Yeah. So, like, I'll bring up my ex. Like, when I made, like, something with kimchi. It was, like, kimchi fried rice or something. That just sounds bomb. And, like, it was so good, right? But he don't want to try it because he has never tried kimchi. Or he's tried it, like, once and he didn't like it. And I'm like, that's one time. Yeah. You know, like, your taste buds why don't you try, like, mine? Maybe their seasoning wasn't good. Like, why don't you just try mine? And, like, that, like, hurts my heart because I guess, like, that's how I show my love language is, like, by cooking. Yeah. And for someone to not accept, like, my love, it's like I just want to be appreciated.
Real quick, I guess, condoms or nah? Depends, homie. Like, that's a I think he was
talking about...
for you?
No.
Wait, what? Condoms or not for what?
TOS. Yeah, I don't want any of that.
Yeah, okay, so let's not go for that dynamic. I don't know TOS. She probably read up on it and shit like that. So, like, I used to know TOS, but that shit's been updated, like, 1,000,000 times lately. Literally, I've gotten, like, 5 emails about it. I'm just like...
No lewdness.
Okay. Alright, so, I guess going on that, like, that's another thing, I guess, for me, is, like, I guess someone who appreciates the small things. Yeah. Because for me, like, I guess, like, in a sense, like, if, you know, you...
God, my hair's so whack.
Like, if you sit there and, like...
What the fuck?
I guess, like, people who like, can't really spend money on, like, Valentine's Day or something, like, and they decide to, like, go get a red sheet of fucking paper and, like, cut it into a heart and, like, leave you a cute message and fold it in half. Yeah. Like, someone who appreciate that and not be like, oh, like, that's it. Yeah. Like, and, like, oh, like, no chocolates, no flowers. Because sometimes people can't afford it. And, you know, like, they really can't. And, like, times get tough. Yeah. And, like, times get hard. And, like, some people aren't, like, grateful. Like, that shit, like, that's something I need. Like, someone who's going to be grateful. Because, like, for me, it's, like, hell, like, I could be woken up to just, like, a cup of coffee and be like, hey, good morning. Like, boom. Because, like, I work construction. So, like, I had to wake up early enough. So, like, something like that on Valentine's Day, like, that's, for me, like, that's more than good enough. I'd be like, oh, like, that's sweet. You woke up before I did to make sure, like, I had a coffee or whatever the case is before I had to get up for my day. You know, for me, like, people who are going to appreciate the very small things in life and, like, people who are going to sit there and, like, I guess in a sense, like, someone who's not humbled. Take things for granted. You know, because, like, for me, it's like, yes, there will be times where you have those nice things, you know, you get those nice gifts from your partner, et cetera, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, that nice, expensive, like, let's just say expensive bag, right? That expensive bag means no more than if this person, like, wrote down literally, like, 365 reasons why they love you in a jar.
What came from their heart.
Exactly. Like, that value is unmatchable than just a material thing. Because at the end of the day, like, you're going to be able to... that bag in 365 days can wear out, right? But for those 365 days, you're going to be able to open in that jar and grab one reason why that person loves you every day. And it's going to give you a new smile every single day. Yeah. For me, like, appreciating the small things in life has always been something that I feel like is necessary.
Which, like, I guess I should say, like, it's not, like, I wouldn't say that we're bagging on people, like, because everyone has their own love languages. Yeah. People, they feel loved when they get gifts. Yeah. Some people feel loved by giving gifts. So, like, it's just our preference. Yeah. Like, these aren't, like, negative things about a person. Yeah, that part should be put up there. It's just, like, a preference of ours.
Yeah, because, like, we're only speaking, like, on our ends. Like, obviously, everybody's going to look at relationships completely differently. You know, some people like being smothered with gifts and stuff. But, like, this is, like, our perspective, our thoughts on everything. So, like, don't take any of this in an offensive way. Like, we're just trying to sit there and say, like, we're talking about our end and, like, how we feel about things. Because, like, for me, at the end of the day, like, I will never sit there and tell people, like, they're wrong in how they look in a relationship. The only thing I'll ever sit there and say, like, is wrong is, like, cheating and shit like that. Like, doing, like, bad to your partner. Yeah. Because for me, like, that's always going to be wrong. Yeah. Whether, like...
There's no rhyme or reason to it. Like...
I guess another thing for me is, like... Another thing for me would probably be, like... How would I say this? You got anything? Because I'm trying to think of how it says.
You know, so I had an ex, right? And he didn't like the rain. And, which, for me, it was, like, so stupid, right? We went to the movie theaters. He made me go out into the fucking pouring ass rain to go get the car for him.
Oh, hell no. What?
And I'm just like, for me, like, I'm just, like, I like guys and I like girls. I've only been with guys. Yeah. I maybe someday the Lord will bless me for a beautiful girl to come into my life, but, like, all I can find are, like, toxic guys. But for me, I guess, like, if I'm gonna be with a guy, I want someone who's, like, a man about things, like a gentleman. Who's not gonna, like, fucking be scared of a little bit of rain and, like, is not gonna go and get the car for his girl. Yeah. Like, why do I have to go get it for you?
I guess that's one thing is, like, that's the thing, like, I look, not, like, in a relationship for me, but I feel like a male in a relationship should definitely be a gentleman, because I feel like that's not a thing anymore. Like, because my thing is, like...
The first time a man has opened the door for me was when you did it. When we all went to Walmart just the other day.
Oh, really?
It was the first time that a guy has opened the car door for me. And I was like... Sad. Well, don't mind if I do!
But if I lose, she cheated, so she go to do it. That's unfair. I'm doing rock, paper, scissors to decide who goes. But if I lose, she cheated, so she go to... Bruh. Bruh. I'm done. I mean, same. I'm kidding. No, but for me, like, I feel like a male should definitely be, like... I've always felt like... The way, like, my family's always looked at the household I was raised for is you're the king, she's the queen. Yeah. You can't be expected your queen to treat you like a king if you're not going to treat her like a queen. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So for me, it's like, you know, what does it take for, like, you, like, even if you're a little behind her, right? Run up a little bit, open the door real quick.
Yeah, like, I like that
or,
shit.
like, even if it's, like, you know, like, if it's raining and, like, oh, like, fuck, it's raining, can we get the car? Like, for you said, like, what's so hard for you to go get the car real fast?
Yeah.
You know, because for me, it's, like, as a man, that's your... for me, I always looked at it as a man, that's your responsibility.
You don't even, like, have to do that much. Like, I'm not, like, picky like that. It's, like... If you have a jacket on, be cute. Put the jacket over the both of us, and, like, we'll go, like, all cute and, like, run to the car. Yeah. You know, not like, hey, can you go get the car? I'm gonna wait under the fucking roof.
See, for me, it's like, if you can't do the small thing, that's only in movies.
No, it's not.
See, for me, it's like...
There's good guys out there.
Definitely. Like, for me, it's like, if you can't sit there and do things like that for your girl, like... someone else is gonna come do that. Yeah. You know, and that's what I've always, like... Obviously, I've had this conversation with you, like, a million times about how, like, I was raised and, like... You know, like, I know a lot lately, like, with, like, my past relationships, I haven't been that way. And I guess, like, I became toxic after my last big relationship. And it sort of, like, really messed with my mental and everything. Which I'm sort of getting back straight on my path. Because it's, like... Yeah. You know, for me, it's, like... When something so toxic can happen, it can really mess with, like, how your head works and, like... your thought process of everything. So, like, it's not an excuse, but, like, they was just messing with me. So, like, now, like, I feel like I'm sort of backed into it.
I would say, like, for my, like, last big breakup, it didn't change me for the worse. Like, it didn't make me toxic or anything. If anything, it, like, highered my standards of, like, what I should be looking for. And thankfully, you're there to, like, help me. Because, like, I'm a settler. Yeah. And, like, now... You really are. Now, nah.
Oh God. But like for me,
I'll give you a chance. But
then it's like, all right.
If it's not for me, then I'm sorry.
See, like for me, like that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess it's just like, for me, I've always believed guys treat people how they were raised and what they were raised around.
Yes.
Because for me, it's like
that goes for everyone.
Like, well, yeah, even females. Yeah. Because for me, like, as mad as I've gotten like in a relationship, the most I've ever done is yell. Mm-hmm. I've never put my hands up. I've never done anything. Well, I put my hand up once, but, like, I got smacked in the head with a whole fucking vase. I had reason. Well, not really reason, but, like, I had reason, like, reaction, like, was, like, to fight. But, like, obviously I calmed down. Mm-hmm. So, for me, like, I was always raised, like, you know, no matter what, You never put your hands on a woman. You always respect a woman. You always give her the treatment of a queen, because at the end of the day, all women are deserved to have that treatment.
And vice versa.
Yeah. And, like, for me, like, that's how I've always been, that's how I was raised from my aunt and, like, even my mother. You know, like, when it comes to, like, even as a friend, like, my mom, like, whenever I got into an argument with you, and, like, my mom would straighten me out, but, like, you were in the wrong, like, you fucking idiot, etc., like, stuff like that.
I should do something, speaking about, like, beating and stuff like that. You know, a girl's been there. Here's a good link for you.
Yeah, if you want to explain what it is?
You could explain it. You did more research, I guess.
Okay, so that hotline right there, that is going to be the domestic abuse hotline. If you guys, anyone in this stream currently, or even future, and, like, you are watching this later on, this is a hotline that you can go to where you can chat, where you can, you know, do this physical voice-to-voice, where you can do...
Find outlets.
You know, even talk to someone online through a chat if, you know, there's that fear of, like, that person hearing you, or stuff like that. Like, that's something that you guys can go to, and we looked into it, and it's the official domestic abuse hotline, and they will help you, and they will get better for you. Like, the link would be...
The video.
What is it? Thehotline.org. Right? I read that wrong? Yeah. It is thehotline.org. THEHOTLINE.org. Go there if you need the help. Honestly, it is never worth your own safety and your own person. And
to stick around.
To stick around being abused. That is something that no one should ever deal with. And if you are dealing with it, get help. You are not to be feared of somebody else. You should never live your life in fear, because that will only break you further down. And people go through that every day, and that's a serious topic for people.
Yeah.
So if you do need the help, do not be scared to contact them, and do not be scared about it. You know, I understand it could be a very scary time, and be very...
It can feel like there's no other, like, way out.
But there always will be.
There's always a way.
And everything does get better. If you sit there and think that that's the best you're going to get, it's not. Everything will always get better, and everything will be better. Sometimes you just need a little bit of help. And those people are there to help you. And you can always reach out to them. They are 24/7 calling or messaging. You can even email them if you need to, if it is that fear of that person seeing you. They go through email. They go through anything. And they will help you. I do know they've also, like, gotten people out of homes and, like, gotten their own place for, like, really bad circumstances. So if you need the help, definitely go over there. Again, for the people hearing this on YouTube or even watching the VOD, the link is THEHOTLINE.org, thehotline.org. Okay.
That was great. Sheesh, wait till we get a sponsor.
But continuing on, I definitely feel like people who were raised properly show that in the future. You know, because, like, it comes in anything, even not in a relationship. Whether they were spoiled as a kid, that shows. Whether they were broke as a kid, that shows. You know, whether, they were treated horribly as a kid, that shows, because that shows in how timid they are and, like, stuff like that. So for me, it's like, again, another thing I've always realized in relationships is try to treat that person, like, if you have a sister, or you have a cousin that you look like a sister, or like, even put your mother in that perspective, like, you would not want your mother treated the way you're doing that person. And that's something that a lot of people fail to look at and fail to see, is that they're like, oh, but that's different. It's not different, because at the same time, that's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's, that's somebody's future mother. That's somebody's cousin. There's somebody, whatever the case is. And this isn't only speaking for guys, because females can be very abusive as well. Like, these are things like
Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
For real. Yeah. Like, there's no such thing as, just males being abusive. Abusive, and not only does it have to be a physical, but it can be a mental thing. Yeah. So do not sit there and think, like, don't sit there and think that you are overreacting if you feel mentally abused. That's something that, like,
trust your intuition.
Yeah. And if you feel like you need to get out of that situation, you need to get yourself out.
Yeah.
But getting off of that, like, I guess depression, not depression, but, like, more serious note, because that's a very serious conversation.
Yeah.
Another thing I guess I look in for is, like, somebody who's willing to, like, listen to new music.
Yeah.
And, like, for me, like, because, like,
I have... Be stuck in there.
Yeah. Because for me, it's, like, you know, I'm not gonna sit there and like I don't like. I listen to the same artist. I listen to Juice WRLD almost 24/7. That's my guy. But for me, it's like I'm not scared to go listen to like Fleetwood or what I forget his
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac, or like these other artists that are out there. I'm not sit there and like gonna be like, okay, well, did my message go through? Which message? Space. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. There's nothing showing up on the mod chat.
Yeah. So for me, it's like, for me, I'm just like, okay, like, if you sit there and like if you can't adventure out into new music and stuff, like,
I stand with Johnny Depp. Me too.
But like,
fuck Amber Heard.
Because for me, it's like, okay, like, you can't sit there and like grow. Like, you don't want to seek anything new. Like, you just want to be stuck in your own ways. Because like for me, like, I can understand like, just because you don't want to listen to it all the time doesn't mean you like. Just because like
that
like,
person's showing you. That's something that I think of. Like, if someone is showing you something, there's a reason.
Yeah. I guess for me, like, I'm very much into like music. Like, that's how I like show things. Like,
same.
Because like for me, like, if I'm talking to a girl and like there's this one part of this song, like I'd be like, oh, like listen to this song. I won't tell them that one part specifically, but like I'm like, oh, listen to this song. I really like it.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, okay, like, there's that message in that song, and it's just like, okay, like there hopefully like that's my way of like saying something.
Yeah.
Because like it's weird because like vocally, like, and you know this, I'm very good with words. I'm very good with talking. But when it comes to like being in a relationship, like I guess like I don't know what it does, but I choke up on my words a million times more.
I am like not the type of person to be like mushy.
See,
so that's how I show my mushiness is with the song.
Sort of how I guess I was before my other ex, because like I was always like, you know, there's a time and place to like be mushy, and like everyone's gonna have their moments where they want to be mushy and stuff. But like for me, it's like I don't mind like getting smothered, but to an extent.
Yeah. Because
for me, it's like, yeah, some nights it's cute, it's nice, like it's warm, it's loving, whatever. But there's some nights where I'm just like, let me go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep. Like I was like, I just want to cuddle you and like go to bed. Like I don't want anything else. Like I'm tired. And like for me, like I guess something that leads into is like respectful about your boundaries.
Yeah.
I can like, because for me it's like if I sit there and tell my partner, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing today. Like I'm sorry. Like it's not because, you know, I don't want to spend time with you. I'm just like I just want to be in my own space.
Time. Yeah.
And I want someone that's gonna be respectful about it and not be like, why don't you want to spend time with me?
Yeah.
Or like they'll think there's a hidden motive under it.
Yeah.
Because for me it's like, why
Sometimes
can't somebody just want their own
time?
And I guess, like, for me, it's like, okay, like, you know, why is it that, like, because I feel like a lot of times the people that are like that, they want you to respect their own time.
Yeah.
But they won't give you that.
Yours.
They won't respect yours. Because
Yeah.
for me, it's like, you know, if I'm, next time you just want to sleep, just tell me I didn't know this. Who you talking to?
You.
I don't know about that.
He loves you more than he loves me.
I don't know about that, Chief.
And that's a fact.
I don't know, but I'm gonna bite a donut real quick.
Something that I like.
Is there one that you specifically want?
I got the one that I bit still.
No, I'm talking like these four.
I want this chocolate one.
Okay, I'll grab the white one.
I like for someone to be like spontaneous. Like if we're just talking, don't do it. But if we're like if we're not like exactly dating it, but it's obviously like we're like
trying to become a thing.
Yeah. And leading on to that, like going to a relationship and everything, like we aren't living together.
Yeah.
I like for someone to just knock on the door.
Yeah.
I brought you
I
like
you want more of that donut.
I brought you some snacks and like a drink, like let's watch a movie, you know?
I like that shit too.
Well, there's a difference. Well, I would like for someone to be like, hey, like, what are you doing right now? Oh, nothing. Yeah. Okay, and I just like, why? Just wondering. Then they know that you're not doing anything, and then they like come over.
That's what I mean, like.
But like, don't do it all the time.
For me, it's like I was sort of gonna get into that.
It's like a nice surprise,
for me, like,
but don't do it all the time. It's another respect my privacy.
Yeah. See, what I was gonna go into that is like, one, it's also your privacy, but two, it's like, if you do it so often, it loses that spark. It loses that spontaneousness, because now it's like, okay, every time they ask me what I'm doing and I say nothing, like, I know they're gonna just come over.
Yeah.
And like for me, it's like, I guess something like, I feel like...
Like, you know something that I would really like? It's so cheesy.
Hold on. You need to be able to watch movies with me. That's my main thing. All I do is watch movies.
Something that I would like, and it's like, that's a phrase that I hate, but it can be true, but it also cannot be true, is like, that only happens in the movies, but maybe it doesn't have to be, you know? Maybe people are just too lazy. So, like, for me, I'm like, it'd be really nice for someone to, like, knock on my window, or, like, throw, like, a pebble, or, like, be like, hey, open your door, and, like, there's just, like, something, you know?
That's
like,
cute, yeah.
And again, people say, like, that only happens in the movies, but it doesn't have to be.
I don't feel that, because, like, I guess, like, I've seen my father do it. Because, like, for me, it's like, I told you, my father was, like, madly in love with my mother. And, you know, we would go to New York for days at a time, because, like, the travel from Jersey to New York is, like, you know, like, it's a lot. So to go there, wake up at, like, 4 in the morning, to get there at, like, 7, to work all day, and to get home at, like, 1, to sleep 3 hours, not worth it. So we would just stay at the place that we were working at. And, like, I seen my father, like, we were there for, like, 2 weeks. We were gone out of the house. And, like, after the first week, he went ahead and ordered he sent his friend and told him, oh, like, I sent you, like, $50. Like, go get some flowers, some chocolates, and a teddy bear for my wife. Put it on the doorstep and let me know when you've done it. And he did it, and he called my dad, like, oh, like, it's all there. Like, what, do you want me to stay outside? He was like, no, leave. Just leave now. So he had him leave, and then, like, 5 minutes later, he called my mom, and she's like, oh, I'm ordered, like, go check downstairs. Like, she was like, I think my package is here. And he opened the door. He opened the door. She opened the door while he was on the phone, because she said, like, oh, like, he was like, oh, like, stay on the phone, because I wanted to, like, know if it's there or not. And we were on lunch, so, like, he had time. And then she started, like, crying on the phone, and she was like, oh, like, thank you. And, like, when we finally got home, like, she had the flowers in the vase.
That's something I would like.
And, like, for me, like, that's what I'm saying. Those type of things, like, people say it's only movies, but it's not. Like, when you love somebody so much, it's
You'll do whatever.
For me, it's like, especially, like, I guess my father had the reasoning of, like, oh, we were gone for so long. But, like, at the end of the day, like, I've seen him do stuff like that out of nowhere. Like, I remember he tricked her and got her similar things. He ended up getting her, she loved Rocher chocolates. That's her favorite chocolate in the world. So we got her 2 heart boxes of the Rocher chocolates, some more flowers, and he was, like, that's sort of where I got it from. Like, he was a big teddy bear guy. He loved giving my mom teddy bears. She has, like, maybe, like, 50 teddy bears. Like, bro, and, like, it's crazy. And, like, he was like, oh, like, I'm old. Like, I left my jacket in the car. Like, I'm too tired. Like, I just got off work. Can you go get it for me? Sure enough, she went, and it was just sitting at the car on the driver's seat. So, like, for me, it's, like, those small things, like, are not just for movies, and, like, I guess, like, I'm looking vouch for it because I see my father do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, like, my father, like, I guess that's where I get sort of my things from. And, like, I'm not going to sit there and say I do it because, like, I know I don't do it like that. My father was just, like, madly in love with my mother. Showed that shit all the time. And, like, I sort of hate that that's sort of the thing nowadays. Like, that's only in movies. That's only in movies. Like,
it's
I feel like if you love somebody so much, like, no matter what it is, like, you'll go, cause, like,
you'll go to the ends of the earth for that person.
Cause for me, it's like,
and getting them, like, a nice surprise isn't even going to the end of the earth.
Yeah,
like,
it's not. Cause my thing is, like, you could literally be walking, like, I guess, for instance, the only example I really have is, like, one I've done, and again, like, this is sort of, like, learning from my father was, and, like, I don't do this cause, like, I think, like, I'm perfect or I'm a great boyfriend. It's more like, you know, like, it's just like,
I know I'm perfect.
Well, you're different. You're built a little different than the rest. But, like, for me, it's like, I know I still have a lot of flaws, but, like, in my personal opinion, I know how to treat a woman to an extent. And, like, for me, like, I was walking home and, you know, I was coming home from construction. I got dropped off at because the lot was maybe like a 10-minute walk from my job. They always asked me to give me a ride home, and I'm just like, nah, it's not worth it. Like, it's 10 minutes, like, quick exercise, go home and, like, relax.
Yeah.
And there was a daisy patch. My hair's,
like, fucking itching me.
I like to block them on Snapchat if they don't treat me right. Damn, shots.
Okay, so what we're not gonna do.
But, like, so they had a daisy. There was daisies just sitting there, like, on the side of the road, and, like, it was obviously growing. And for me, it's like, I picked like 8 of them up and I brought them to my ex. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's like, she was able to smile about that and like feel loved about that. And it's like, I didn't I didn't sit there and like go buy anything. Like, I literally looked like a straight construction worker. I had a torn shirt. I had fucking pants that had paint all over it. My boots had mulch and everything all around it. And like, I came up, she opened the door, and I was like, here. And like, it made her smile. And for me, like, those are small things. Like, you know, like, people sit there and say like, oh, like, again, that's a movie thing. But it's not. Because at the end of the day, like, if you love somebody, you know, like, for me, when you love somebody, you think about them a lot. Mm-hmm. Things will remind you about them so much. And like, for me, like, that's how I was with my ex.
That's like your favorite person ever.
Exactly. So when I was with my ex, like, everything would remind me of her. You know, the small things are like, you know, for her, I guess, like, she really loved, what was it? Was it Cherry Coke or Pepsi? Cherry Pepsi. One of the two, right? Obviously, I don't really
Man, I'm so sad I drank my Dr. Peppers.
So, like, every time I go to the store, she would know, like, I'd always know to get her soda. Mm-hmm. And, like, get her something, like, a little snack on. She loved salt and vinegar chips. That was her thing.
Bomb.
So, like, I would always bring salt and vinegar chips and her soda, and like, she'd just be sitting home playing the game. Like, you know, it was a cute little thing. Like, I'd come home, I'd give her a hug. She was on her game. She was on her headset. She'd put her headset away real quick, give me a kiss, and like, she'd continue on gaming. Because for me, it's like, those things are like, when you love somebody so much, you're the fuck. Let me get some.
So these are for us.
Us? There was no us in this. This is me.
Okay, have my bitten one then.
You think I care about germs, bro? I'm eating from the same spoon as you. Like, that doesn't mean anything. I sleepy as fuck. Just fall asleep watching it. I'm kidding. If you don't want to, it's okay. But I'm eating salad pickles. Why'd you spell salad like that, my G? He said, I'm eating salad. Saladi pickles, chip. That sentence doesn't make sense. Saladi pickles, chips, bagel.
He's eating salad, pickles, chips, and a bagel.
I really hope that's what it means.
It has to be.
If it's not, like, is there something called a pickle salad and a bagel chip? Because, like, you might have them backwards, and that's understandable. Like,
God, I really look pasty today. Why?
Commas, my G, they exist. Alright, I'm
Jackson, what do you think about my eyebrow? Do you think I look cool? I really like it.
I will say, Jordan does not approve.
Yeah, Jordan doesn't like it. Yeah, see? Told you.
Wait, where'd you get the dip? You just forgot about that? Oh. No, not Jordan. Her Jordan. Her little baby Jordan.
Uh-huh. No, my nephew.
Someone who's not nosy.
Okay, let's not call shots.
Wait, how's that shots?
Aren't you talking about...
No, I'm not talking about no one.
Oh. Yeah, it looks good, but on guys, that shit looks whack.
But it looks good, but on guys, that shit looks whack. Like, someone who's not nosy, because for me, it's like, I feel like me, it's like, okay, I don't mind giving you my, like, for me, a big thing is like, okay, you can have my phone password. That's perfectly fine by me, right? But my thing is, I don't want to have to wake up in the middle of the night and I see you on my phone snooping around.
Yeah.
That, I don't mess with. That, for me, is a big deal breaker, because for me, it's like, you're just showing me you don't trust me. Mm-hmm. Because for me, like, with most of my relationships, like, I'd say that...
I will say that I have done that.
I mean, I feel like if you have reason to do it...
And I found some stuff out.
Because for me, it's like... I always feel like guys and girls make it blatantly obvious when something's going on.
Yeah.
Because, like, they start acting a little different, or, like, they'll start doing small things that aren't their normal thing. And that's how you normally... Like, that, for me, is, like, a reasonable expectation. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's like...
Again, communication. Yeah. Like, I was wrong for that.
Yeah.
I will admit that.
But, like, look what you found.
Yeah.
Because I guess for me, it's like, I never want to sit there... Because, like, for me, I personally feel like I give my girlfriend no reason to, like, sit there and want to go through my stuff. Because if I trust you, and if I'm telling you, like, this is my phone password. For me... Damn, my sister beef with you. She said, keep her son's name out your mouth. That's Space Jutes. Okay. Because for me, it's like, if I give you my computer password, my phone password, my email password and stuff, if I'm sitting there willingly giving you that stuff, I feel like if I don't give you reason to go through it, you shouldn't have to just because you want to.
My ex gave me all of his passwords.
Yeah, but he gave you reason.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If you're giving reason for it, okay, expect it. Mm-hmm. But like for me, because for me, genuinely, I literally go home. I go to work and I come home. Like that's my lifestyle. Like I go to work, come home. In the matter of like, I guess like for like instance with you, like it takes me like when I was working in Dollar General, it took me like 15 minutes to come home. Mm-hmm. And if I wasn't home in 15 minutes after my shift end,
if you were home by 10:45, I was like, okay, what the fuck?
Exactly. Like there was something going on, right?
Yeah.
Or like something like, because for me it's like that's sort of how I was with my ex. Like I got home at 9:45 every single night. Yeah. Almost on the dot. And like for me it's like if you're showing consistency and then like the consistency out of nowhere just changes, that for me is like, okay, you're giving me a reason to sit there and think that something's happening. Yeah. Because like something that I do in a relationship, which it can be, it is clingy, I would say, is like I like to be in a relationship where like even if you're working, we're just texting all day. See, like I like to just talk to you. Like I just want to talk to you all day, but I still like my alone time. Yeah. But like when you're at work, like it's nice. Like you don't have to constantly like bing, 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 bing. But like I guess I sort of like that as well because like I tend to text my girlfriend when I'm at work all the time. My thing is like for me, there's a point of like doing that, but also your partner understanding they're at work. Yeah, you know, just be like, hey, like I'm busy. Like I'll text you when I can. Yeah, because for me it's like sometimes like I guess like for my aspect, if I were to get a girlfriend right now, right, I'm at construction, right? They're why y'all fighting? Relax. Chill out in the chat. Come on now, everyone, be cordial. We're talking about relationships. Let's make some relationships. Let's not fight Jackson in space. I know you both are just messing around to an extent, probably. Maybe not as much Jax because I know Jax can get very defensive. So like, just chill out. Community is key, quote. He said communication. Anyways. Anyway, but like, I guess from my instance, like, with work, I work construction. So like for me, if I were to get a girlfriend, like, it'd be like, okay, like, if I didn't respond to you and I wasn't able to tell you, like, hey, I can't text, like, it's because I was working. And like, well, yeah, and, like, for me, it's like, it's like, if they can't understand that, because like, obviously, like, I've always like tried to like talk to my ex when I was at working construction or whenever I was working, like always tried to like, even if I wasn't supposed to have my phone, I would sneak and be like, hey, like what's up, like how you doing, like, yeah. Because for me, like, I guess working all day is like I want to make sure my girlfriend's okay at home. Yeah. Because for me, it's like if they're going through something, like, I guess I don't mind like leaving work just to like make sure they're okay. Because for me, like a big thing is like if you don't know anything about your girlfriend or your boyfriend when you're at work. It's like they could be like having a mental breakdown. Yeah. They could be crying or like they could be throwing up sick or they can, they could be literally like wanting to die at that moment. And like something for me is like, if you're in a relationship, my mentality at least is like something that I hate. I hate that people have this like closed mind about this. Yeah. I notice it a lot. I guess I would say that. People have this thought of like, okay, so this person is my best friend, and then I have my boyfriend. Yeah. I'm like, no, like, or girlfriend, whatever, my significant other. And for me, I'm like, I want whoever I'm with, that's my best friend. Yeah. Like, I sort of feel the same way. Like, yeah, Mila's my best friend, but also whoever I'm with is gonna be my best friend. Like, that is my like. Best friend. I definitely feel like that's something. It's like a friends with benefits mentality for me. Yeah, but like, I guess like. Does that make sense? It makes sense because for me it's like, if you can't consider your significant other your best friend, like it shouldn't be like, oh, like I have my relationship, but like they're not my best friends. So, like I go do my best friend things with my best friend over here. Because for me it's like, okay, like. Because I guess, like, this can be, like, hypocritical of me. But, like, for me, it's, like, in a guy's perspective, it's, like, okay, I have my girlfriend's my best friend. But then I have my guy best friend, like, Because, like, obviously, like, for me, I feel like it's always, like, you have your boys, and then for girls, like, okay, that, your boyfriend, that's your best friend, but then you have your girl best friends. Because, like, I feel like there's, and this can sound super hypocritical or super stupid, but, like, for me, like, you should never have a best friend of, like, your significant other's sex, I guess.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like, why is that person over your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, like, in a best friend way? And I guess that sounds stupid. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but for me, I just, like, I don't feel like there should be enough. I just don't feel like you should ever be able to sit there and say, like, you know, you can't have that best friend relationship with your partner, I guess is where I'm really trying to get at. Because, like, if you can't call your partner your best friend, like, you know, like, you can't, I don't know, I've always found that, like, I guess ugly, that, like, you can't consider your partner your best friend.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like, that should be your best friend. That should be, like, that's your soulmate. You know, like, that's your life.
Yeah.
So for me, like, that's your best friend. That's your soulmate. That's your boyfriend. That's your whatever. But then they, like, that's the person you always go to.
So are you saying, like, that you're, like, you have your person and then, like, that other person should be your same gender? Is that what you said?
No, I feel like this can sound stupid, and I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but, like, let's say, like, my sake, right? As a guy, I feel like I can have a guy best friend, but then, like, my girlfriend, she should be my best friend, like, I guess in a sense, in a female way. Like, and there should be no female that I consider my best friend over my girlfriend. That's what I'm trying to get at. Because, like, for me, it's like, at the end of the day, like, you know, my boy, they're going to be my boys, you know what I'm saying? That's my boys. But, like, there should be no girl that overrides, like, for me, like, is over
I don't think
your
the
significant
gender
other.
has to do anything about it. I just think, in general, no one should override your relationship.
Well, that too.
Because
like,
for me, like, whoever I end up with, like, I live with you.
Yeah.
Like, you're my best friend. Like, I spend all day with you and everything. And, like, if I'm telling them, like, this is my best friend, like, I live with him, and they have a problem with that, well, like, I don't give a fuck about you then.
See, for me, it's like...
That's how I see it.
I
like,
guess you're
I don't
right
care
on that,
if you're a guy, like...
I sort of feel the same way, because, like, obviously, like, we've had that, like,
Yeah.
conversation, like... I guess maybe I'm not explaining it properly, like... Because, like, it sounds so different in my head than, like, oh, like, gender, like... I don't know, it's, like, hard to me explain. Like, I'll have to, like, think of a way to properly explain that later on, maybe. But, like, regardless, it's, like...
Trust 100%.
I guess that's...
On jaw.
I feel that that's another thing.
Can we get some on jaws in the chat?
I guess that's another thing for me is, like... I feel like there has to be trust.
Yeah.
If there's no trust, there's no relationship.
He said on jaws.
Because for me, it's like, if you can't trust your partner, there should be no relationship. If you can't trust them, like, there's nothing there.
The biggest things for me are trust. Number one, communication.
Definitely communication's over everything.
And then trust. Loyalty.
Yeah.
Then love.
Because honestly, like, I'll sit there and
say... Because love
say...
does not conquer all.
See, for me, like... And I guess another thing, you know, like, I guess this is going to sound like... People may see it as, like, simpy, or, like, see it as, like...
I hate that word.
Same here, but, like, I'm just putting it out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, someone who, like, doesn't care about, like...
Yo, did I drop my chopstick? Yeah.
I guess for me, like, someone who doesn't care about, like...
swinging.
Sexual activity. That's not a priority to them.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's, like, you can have that with anybody in the world, right? Yeah. But, like, I guess, like, someone, like... where you would rather, like, spend time with, make memories with, than, like, do something in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's, like, you can do that whenever, like, with anybody, but, like, with that specific person, I feel like when you find the right person, like, you can't make those memories with anybody else.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, like, and I guess another thing is, like, someone who's willing to travel. Someone who's willing to, like, go around the world. Because, like, for me, like, I really want to, like, adventure out.
Same.
And, like, I guess, like, even though I'm, like, it sounds stupid, but, like, even though I'm bigger, like, on John, lit.
What have I?
But I guess for me, it's like, oh, even though, like, I'm bigger, like, I love going on hikes. I love going on the outdoors. Like, I want somebody who's going to do that.
I want to go like, camping.
Because for me, it's like, I don't know, like, I guess, like, a big thing was, like, when I was in Virginia, right, for that little time. Mm-hmm. I showed you the picture, right? Mm-hmm. Like, for me, it's like, that's a beautiful sight. And, like, it took me maybe a few hours to get up there. But, like, look at what we were able to find. And, like, look at what we were able to see over everything, right?
That's
and, like, for me,
what
like,
I
that
like
was,
to,
like...
Instead of just staying at home.
Because, like, for me, it's, like...
same thing
Staying at home's nice.
But
then
the
it's
same
like,
thing every
but for me, it's
day,
like there should definitely be like, regardless, like I guess for me it's like also making time for each other, because you know whether you're both having work or whatever the case is, right? My biggest thing is like, and I guess I'll speak from my personal experience, is like there was a time where I worked from 5 in to midnight for about a month and a half straight, because the job I was working at, they had fired every single person. Howdy, folks. Hey, how you doing there?
I like your cut, G.
I like your cut, G. Oh, that's what your name is. Oh, man, I couldn't get it. There we go. I like your name, G. But I guess, like, for me, it's like... Shit. Oh, making time for each other. Yeah. Because, like, for me, it's like I was working from 5 in to midnight for a month and a half, right? And they had just hired one more person, but I was still working 5 in to midnight because the guy could only work middle shift. We're doing great. How about yourself, man?
Yeah.
And then
just eating donuts, drinking some coffee.
Well, I was drinking coffee. Just eating donuts, just chilling for another probably hour and a half. But for me, it's like, you know, with my ex, she was like, we haven't done anything in like a long time. It's been like a month and a half. Like, I feel like there's a strain, you know, because that happens.
Work
so, you know, like,
straining.
So for me, it was like, I was able to just be like, I told my boss, like, I can't work today. And I told him straight up my reasoning, and I was like, I'm like, this is causing an issue with my relationship, and like, I'm not willing to put my job, willing to put my relationship above a job. I can find another job, you know. And obviously in that moment, I'm doing just dandy. Thanks for asking. I like that word.
Dandy.
That sounds like so
cute.
wholesome. Doing just dandy.
Oh, I guess now's a good time to say, because we are. Hello? Can't. My mind is going.
Want me to say it?
But my mouth is not. No, I got it.
Are you sure?
I don't. So I know it's past the hour mark. That's usually when we take a break and do the Ouija board and stuff today, or about this time. But like, okay, listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
I was throwing up at like 7 a.m. non-stop. For how long? An hour or two. To like 2 hours. I am sick, and I do not have the energy to do that today. So, we were thinking of... I don't even think I told you. So I was thinking we could do the whisper challenge. You know what that is? You put the headphones on, you play music, and then I'll tell you something, and then you try to guess what I say.
Okay, bet. Let's do it.
Seems like a fun
You want to do that
game.
for the last hour so we can have like another like...
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm glad that that's okay with you guys.
Okay. Also, I don't work tomorrow, so if you want to do a little longer podcast tonight, we can.
Oh, babe.
Like, I'm down to do a little longer.
But yeah, I can't today. Like, I feel like with the Ouija board, you have to totally 100% be...
We got the donut at Casey's. Sponsor us, Casey's, please.
Please.
We'll eat a pizza with pickles right here.
But
I do not work tomorrow. My boss is there. Them donuts look delicious. They fire. Yo, you want one, homie? Go ahead, grab one real quick.
Don't take my big one, though.
Or mine, bro. Mine's sort of a vibe, so please don't take that one. I'd be very upset. I would probably shed a tear or two. Not gonna lie, my size doesn't lie about it.
But like the Ouija board, you should be like 100% about definitely. It, right? And like I'm just not.
You need to have the energy for it, because it could be very draining. A big thing. What was I saying about? Oh, spending
you should
time.
not put work.
You should. Yeah,
in front
nothing.
Of your relationship.
For me, I personally feel like people can call me wrong for this. Nothing in the world should be over your relationship. No person, no job, no family, nothing. Because at the end of the day, that is the person you are spending your life with.
And that's something that I think is, to this day, very controversial. I cannot say the word.
Controversial?
Controversial.
Yeah.
Is people think that you should put... And I guess it could go different ways for everyone. Me, personally, I will never put my family in front of my person if that person is good for me. If that person is bad for me and my family's telling me, like, look, this person is not good for you, I will listen. But at the time, because I've had this talk before with my family, and knowing that they were right, I've always been very loyal.
Yeah.
And knowing that, yeah, this person did me dirty.
Yeah.
And everyone knows it. But look, I'm still with this person.
Yeah.
So I need you to respect that.
That's a big thing too, cause like.
So for me, it's like, I love my family.
Yeah.
You know this.
But they need to respect your own. You know, you're your own person. You make your own decisions, and I guess like that for me is also like the same thing, cause like that's sort of how I was with my ex. Yeah. Like my family didn't really. I didn't think my family. My family didn't really like respect my previous relationship.
Yeah. Well, that was lit. My chair.
I see some beautiful roses. So we're just in a room with. Yeah. We're in a room with a green screen.
We in my bedroom.
Yeah, let's go be real about it. We're in a bedroom. It's not a donut shop. It's like a 7-Eleven, basically. But for me, like, my family didn't respect my relationship, and like, for me, it's like I didn't care. Like that was the love of my life at the time, and like I saw that as someone I can see myself in the future with. Because for me, it's like
wait, can I just show you something really quick because it's gonna stick in my mind forever. Okay, look at my chair. It's a ghost. You ready? Look.
Oh, that's cool.
Spooky.
Yeah. So for me, like, I genuinely feel like with a relationship, like, no one should be over your partner. Yeah. No one. And for me, like, I never seen that before. That's cool. Oh, really? You've never seen a green screen? Oh, this is just like this is really it wasn't that it's not that expensive either. It's like $50.
I paid like $18.
$18, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a green screen.
And it's edited over on the Streamlabs OBS. But like for me,
very nice.
I feel like no job is worth putting a shit in a relationship. You know, because like for me, it's like I've walked out of jobs before because of my relationship, and like people look at me and they're like, "Oh, like you're stupid. You just lost your job." You know, and I'm like, "Yeah, but guess what? That job isn't bringing me happiness. What's bringing me happiness is my partner.
Yeah.
The girl that I go home to every night and I get to lay down next to. That's bringing me happiness.
For me...
And for me, it's like...
So, like, okay. I'm gonna, like, I guess rebuttal that.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess right now, like, this is, like, my job, which, like, is stupid.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
But before that, like, it was grooming. And if that person, because I loved grooming, like it wasn't just a paycheck to me. Like that was something that like I could do literally for the rest of my life. And if this gets big too, same. Yeah. And if you don't like that, then you're not worth my time.
For me, it's like, for me, it's like that, and I guess I've rebutted that. It's like, there is obviously like extensions to it. You know, for me, it's like, for me, it's like, oh, it's just like straight, like, oh, like time, like, for me, it's like, okay, compromise. You know, if it gets to a point where your job, like, doesn't allow you to compromise, then I can understand it being an issue. Yeah. But for me, y'all some nice folks. Thank you for that. Oh, well, thank you for thinking we're nice.
Yeah, we try to be.
We try. But, like, for me, you seem very nice, too, by the way.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that energy.
I really liked the Danny. Yeah, that was really cute.
But for me, it's like, when I think about it this way, it's like, if there's always a compromise, and I feel like that's the first thing that you guys try to do. Because for me, it's like, okay, like, look, you can talk to your job. Okay, let me ask my job if I can have these 2 days off in a row, or this day and this day. You know, on this day, like, we'll watch a movie at night, we'll hang out all day, and on this day, we'll go out for a dinner. You know, we'll make that a little thing, and like, we'll compromise, or like, we'll find a way to like still spend time together.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like, I understand that work can like take a lot, and like it is meant to do that. And
for me, like no, go ahead. Like with grooming, I loved my job. I could literally have been there all day. Like I would willingly like pull doubles because it's something that I enjoy doing and like would get money for it. So it's like.
And like
I can understand the compromise, but it's also like it wasn't only a job to me. Like it was also like my interests.
That's sort of how I feel about construction, because like I guess like you saw it when we were at Home Depot. Like I love that. Like I love that field. Like that's something like I guess like I grew up in it. So like that's something I'm very passionate about. So like you saw like I came home very late that day, and like you know I was asked like, hey, like do you need to go home? And I was like, no, like, we can work. Like I was just so caught up in my work. And so for me, like I sort of feel the same way. But for me, it's like as long as like if you're doing that, as long as you're not coming home and like ignoring that person, and like for me it's like, again, that's the compromise.
How special they are.
That's the compromise. Like I mean, like even if it's not specifically like a days off, but like okay, like I know I'm gonna be a little more tired, but like I'll spend an hour or two with you when I get home. I want to jump to bed. I'm so tired. All right, Space. Well, you have a great night. Love you, man.
I'm going to demolish your house on the Minecraft server.
Yeah, we're going to move it. I'm going to world edit that shit away. We're going to put that shit in the sky.
We're going to put it under the ocean.
Oh, God.
No.
No. I'm just saying.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. You'll be fine.
I will just build a wall behind.
She said, I'm going to pull a Trump on you.
Stop.
But, like, for me, like, there's always compromise, whether it's, like, days off or, like, being like, okay, like, I won't share my sugar with you then.
I don't need sugar. I got beads. I make my own sugar.
Like, for me, it's like, okay, like, if it's not compromising days off, it's like, okay, I'm going to come home. I know I'm going to be tired as hell tomorrow, but, like, I'm going to still spend an hour or two with you. Yeah. I'm going to give you time and, like, make you feel like... Stupid, rude neighbor.
I'm just kidding, Space. I love you. You could stay with me.
Oh shit, you can see the camera.
You can stay behind me and like, it's fine. I'm not gonna throw a fit about it.
Just don't click a random button that pops up at your house.
Oh my god.
No. And don't ask why she has a water wall all around her.
No, I'm just kidding, Space. I love you.
But like for me, it's like that's a compromise in its own. Cause like I guess for me, like I've done that. You know, where I was working 7 days a week, construction. I couldn't get that. Hope you don't mind me asking, but why does that kitten have a knife in its mouth?
Oh, so here, let me pull up a picture.
Yo, did you see what Spacer said?
I'm gonna. Oh man, you're no. Okay, let me pull up a picture of my boy.
I'm so stupid.
So, So this is my cat, Mac, and I saw this shirt online, and I was like, yo, that literally looks like my cat. Well, focus. So I got it. Excuse the cat hair. It's Mac. But yeah, I got this shirt because it reminds me of my cat, and like, I'm repping the dude.
No, he pisses on everything.
That's my boy. It's such a vibe. I'll buy you anything you want, BB. Who?
The fact that you have to ask who.
I know. Because, like, he keeps switching. He loves me, and then he loves you more. So, right. Like, I don't appreciate it.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not blocked on Snapchat.
Okay. I want that t-shirt so bad. I could send you a link for it.
It's a long sleeve, not a t-shirt.
Oh, leave me alone.
I know, I just like messing with Jackson in his English. But, like, there's, like, so many things, like, in a relationship, like, he doesn't even know what to say. Like, I guess, like, for me, also, like, I guess, like, what would you consider, like, a deal breaker? Like, something that, like, you could not have?
A deal breaker. Can it be serious or, like, stupid?
It can be stupid or serious. It doesn't have to be. It can be something that, like, you just personally, like, feel like you couldn't mess with.
Someone who can't play video games.
That's sort of mine.
Like, yeah.
For me, it's, like, won't even attempt.
Yeah.
Because for me, like, you don't have to be, like, a gamer the second I meet you, but, like...
I'm like, if you're not a gamer, that's fine. But if you want to watch me, if it's something, like, you're like, I don't like playing, but I would like to watch you play, okay. Like, that would be cute, you know?
Yeah. Because for me, it's like...
But it's, like, someone who's, like... That's not productive. You know, that may have been a shot, but like...
See, for me, it's like, as long as they're willing, if they're willing to try, or like, even like you said, like, because like, not for nothing, like, I've had a non-gamer girlfriend, and like, when I would play my games and they were over the house, they would just, boop, sit on the couch next to me, and like, there'd be some times where like,
she would literally like, that's your interest.
She would literally just like, she was just like, okay, I'm gonna just lay on your lap, and like, while you play games, I'm like, alright, that's cool, like, as long as they give me that, like, they can respect that I play video games. Because, like, for me, it's like, if you can't respect that I'm playing video games, okay, that's not going to work. Because, like, I'm sorry, like, I want my video game time. I want my time to play video games.
Another deal breaker for me, it is a material thing. And that is bad. But I guess it's something that, like, I look for, I guess, is someone who has a vehicle.
I feel that.
Like, it's bad, I feel. Like,
I mean, it's not horrible. It's not horrible.
Because it's like, for me, it's like, I don't want to say that you don't have your shit together because it's not true. Like, times get tough and you can't have a car and, like, you just have to find other means of getting around. But like for me, personally...
It's also, like, a convenience thing.
Yeah, for me, personally, it's like, I want to be with someone who has a car. Like, I don't know. That sounds so bad.
For me, I wouldn't say that's horrible. I mean, it's an understandable, like, thing. Because, like, for me, it's, like, that's, like, understanding. And, like, I guess, like, I can sort of see that. Because I guess for me, like, with my ex, like, obviously, like, you know, like, I can't get a car under my name right now. So, like, you know, like, I would have it all under her names. And, like, for me, like, I sort of understand that because, like, I hated not having a car. I sort of hate it, like, right now. Mm-hmm. And, like, I can't wait to, like, get my license and stuff because, like, it's going to make my life a million times easier. Because, like, for me, it's, like, that's a very understandable thing because it's a means of transportation, like, being able to go out and do things.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, like, that's very reasonable. And, like, I can't even sit there and deny, like, I hate that shit, too. Because, like, I hate not having a car right now because it's just, like, you know, like, obviously, like, I'm not going to have my car because, like, I can't even fucking drive it. Like, I physically can't even go driving because, like, I have more shit than, like, obviously that's unknown. But, like...
I mean, it's just something that, like,
I understand that completely, though. Like, that's a very easy thing. I guess for me...
And that doesn't define that you're just, like, a bum and, like, a bad person. It's just... Because, like, there are good people out there that just don't have a vehicle.
Yeah.
It's just, if I'm, like, if the guy has good personality and, like, has a car versus a guy who also has a good personality but doesn't have a car, I'm going to choose the guy with the car.
Yeah. Well, no, and that's not a horrible thing.
I feel like that sounds very shallow.
I mean, like, people will take that in, like, a million perspectives.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, it's your own preference type thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, I guess, like, for me, like, a preference is, like, someone who's, like, willing to stay at home. Because, like, that's something, like, I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone who's willing to stay at home. Or, like, not even just stay at home, but, like, I guess, like, who's willing to, like, not work. Because it sounds stupid, but, like, I don't know, like, for me, I guess with my ex and, like, everything like that, like, didn't really work. So, like, I'd always get to come home and, like, see her and hang out with her. Like, because I hate, like, having to come home from work and, like, they're not home because they're at work or whatever. Like,
how long have you all been doing podcasts? Honestly, this is our third second. Well, I'm counting as our
second official.
As our second. We were streamers before this.
Yeah, we would just play video games. And shit.
But we just kind of, well, me personally, I got off of the video game thing. Like, I just play Minecraft and, like, watch The Walking Dead.
I spin in circles.
But, like, I still miss that streaming and, like, we talk all the time, so, like,
literally, like, we
might as well.
This conversation would still happen if we weren't streaming.
Yeah.
But, like...
And it's just fun because we get to talk to other people,
I guess
too.
Another thing for me is, like, a fake listener. That's a deal breaker.
Oh, same! That shit pisses me off.
Because, like, for me, it's, like...
You've been there. Remember what I said? I was like, so what'd I just say?
Oh, when I was drunk?
Yeah, and you're like...
Because, like, for me, like... Because, like, look.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like, I've been there. Like, I've done it. But, like, same time, I was way too messed up.
I mean, like, it's, like, a personality trait, though. Like, I mean, people can make mistakes. But, like...
Because for me, like, I hate... Like, if I'm having a conversation with you, and, like, you just aren't there. Like, I'd rather you tell me, like, hey, like, I can't talk about this right now.
Or someone, like, who is... You're, like, trying to have a conversation with you, and instead of listening to what you're saying, they're thinking about the next thing that they're gonna say.
Ooh, yeah, I can't fuck with that.
Like, have you ever been around someone like that?
Been around one person like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, like, they sit there and, like, like, for me, that's, like, okay, you just proved their point wrong, and, like, they still try to, like, come at you because they thought about... Because, like, I guess for me...
Not that I'm saying... Not a debate.
No, but,
like,
okay, like, I
it's
guess,
just, like, you're talking about, like, oh, like, so, you come home from work, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, like, how was your day? And you start talking about your day, and, like, they're not even listening. They're ready to tell you about what happened in their day.
I've been around a lot of people like that. Yeah, I can't fuck with that, no.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's, like...
They don't even care about what you have to say. They just want to tell you what they did.
See, for me, like, that I don't like either. Because, like, for me, it's, like, I'm going to listen to you when you talk to me about your day. So, like, if you're coming to me...
energy.
I guess, and for me, that's also, like, a fake motive person too. Like they're just telling you like, hey, how was your day, to get what they want to be able to say out.
Yeah.
I can't mess with that either. I'm looking to provide for a lady. Like I guess
provide, baby boy.
Like I guess for me, another thing is like someone who's not willing to go out. I can't. That's a deal breaker for me. Like if I want to take my girlfriend out to dinner, like, and
they just want to stay home.
Stay inside. Nope, I can't, man. Like I want to go out, like, cause for me, like
it goes to trying new.
For me, well, yeah, but for me also it's like, I guess like, okay, like, I hate to bring that up, but like back then I was making a lot more money than I was now, right? We had a very nice car, we were very set, and like, obviously like, hit me up, my DMs are open, ladies. Damn, they're that dry that you're asking this small stream right now to hit them up.
You ask in the chat.
Y'all have a beautiful friendship. Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much.
So for me, like, obviously, like, I had a lot more money back then. And I had, like, everything in the world for me. So, like, for me, when I wanted to take my ex to go out and, like, she didn't want to go, it's, like, for me, it's, like, not saying, like, showing her off, but, like, I like to, like, go out there and be, like, you know, like, show her, like, because for me, I feel like girls who, like, stay inside a lot and, like, they have a boyfriend or whatever, and they don't, and their boyfriends don't take them out or whatever the case is like, they almost start to feel like they don't want to, like, be seen around them. Like, I'm not saying, like, it's for everybody, but, like, I know a lot of girls who, like, who won't go out with their boyfriends, and like when they do, like, well, they don't do it because like they sort of feel like, oh, he never really invites me out and stuff, so like he's sort of like embarrassed, you know, to take me out. And like, because that's like, I realize a lot of females, they do get self-conscious, they do get like, they eat themselves up a lot on the inside. So for me, it's like, I like to show off like my girlfriend, you know. I like to, like, even if it's on like Instagram, like randomly like taking a picture of her that I saw, like,
same,
like, but just like being like, hey, like, look at my baby slay this outfit. Look at my baby, like, do this, like, oh my god.
I have never, in all my years of dating, I have never had a man show me off on social, like, media.
Really?
Never.
That's surprising.
I'd never, like,
that's surprising.
Like, I'm like, for me, I was like, I guess that's normal.
See,
I'm like, I show my man stuff all the time. Like, maybe I'm just extra, but, like,
nah, like,
I would like that.
Because for me, like, I don't know, I love showing my girlfriend off. Like, and for me, like, again, like, I'll sit there and say, like, maybe, like, to other people, they aren't the prettiest. They aren't, like, all that to them. But to me, like, when I fall in love with somebody, like, they are the most beautiful person in the world. They're over everybody. Like, no girl can match them. So for me, like, I love to sit there and, like,
and I feel like it also provides a sense of security to your significant other to be like, oh, like, he loves me enough. Yeah, to, like, or is, like, proud enough to be with me to, like, show me off. Because
for me, like, I for me personally, I love doing that shit. Because it's like, for me, it's like, so for instance, like, when my ex-girlfriend was napping, right? You know, I took a picture that she had on her phone. She didn't have on her phone. She had sent me it, right? And it was with a filter, and it was like the baby crying filter. And it was like, oh, like, I was at work when she had sent me this earlier that day, and she was like, oh, when I'm missing you. And that was the cutest little message like I got. So I had screenshotted it, and, you know, she was like, okay, let's take a nap. I couldn't fall asleep. And I went on social media and I posted about it, like, oh, like, look how cute she is, like, sends me things when I'm at work, and like, oh, I'm so appreciative of it and everything, stuff like that. And for me, it's like, I love showing my girlfriend off, because it's like, you know, like, hey, this is my baby, like, I want you guys to know, like, this is the girl I love, like, because for me, it's like, if you love someone and you love, or even in general, if you love someone or love something, you talk about it. Yeah. If you don't talk about it, you don't love them. Yeah. You don't love that thing. Because, like, for me,
why
it's
are
like,
you hiding?
Exactly.
That's,
and, like,
I mean, that's how I guess I felt, like, with my relationships.
Yeah.
Like,
for
not
me, it's
showing
like,
me off.
For me, it's
like, why don't you want to show me?
For me, it's like, I used to, like, love having, like, my profile picture with me and my girlfriend. Like, on everything. Like, that was on my Facebook, on my Instagram, on everything. Like, it was, like, me and my girlfriend all the time. And, like, you know, we would go out on, like, little dinner dates or whatever the case is. I'd always tell her, like, here, pose with your burrito, or pose with your food and stuff like that. So I could take a picture, like, oh, like, I got to take this lovely lady out for the night. Stuff like that. Because for me, it's, like, that puts a smile on that girl's face, on my girlfriend's face for the night. Yeah. You know, and that makes my girlfriend know, like, I am so proud to be able to call her mine. Because, like, that's the biggest thing.
When I did it, like, I didn't do it for, like, that person. Like, I did it for me.
Well, that too. Like, I do it because, like, I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, I'll look back on my Facebook or, like, on my Instagram or, like, on my Snapchat. And, like, oh, like, if I'm still with that person years later, It'll be like, oh, look 2 years later, like, oh, look at what we were doing.
Such babies.
Yeah, right. And for me, that's something I love doing, and I love that shit. Cause like for me, it's like, you know, I want to sit there and like, oh, that's a memory now. Like, hey, remember when I took you out to Fridays for our first date? Like, look at this picture I found, like, of you, like, with your burger on our first date with fries. You remember how quiet, how cute you tried to eat. That way you weren't getting all messy. And then, like, now you're sitting there, like, gobbling a burger down in 30 seconds. And that's another thing. I guess, like, I want someone who can be very comfortable with me.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, like, my ex, like, she went from, like, oh, petite, cute eating, because, like, she wasn't comfortable around me, to, like, she would dog her shit. And, like, I was the same way. Like,
I've always been a messy eater.
Because, like, for me, it's, like, I would sit there and, like, I won't even lie. I went out to eat with her, and, like, ooh, like, I got the spoon and everything for the pasta. I was very properly eating, you know? And, like, a year into it, exactly. And, like, for me, I love seeing that, and I love having that. Because, like, for me, it's, like, again, that sort of goes into the, like, getting comfortable with that person.
Something that I would like is to, like, do, like, car drives and, like, have the music on, and, like, we're both just, like, singing and jamming in the car. Like, that's something that I would like.
That's something, like, I will say I miss. Because, like, I remember, like, with my ex, like, we would blast, like, Trippie Redd in the car. Mm-hmm. Or, like, even Juice WRLD in the car. And, like, they fucked with that artist. So, like, we would sit there and, like, if I was driving, she would be on her Snap. And, like, we would sit there and, like, I'm, like, bumping, like, driving and, like, going crazy. And, like, she's going crazy. And, like, it was just, like... And the thing is, like, what I loved about it, she wouldn't even post it online. Mm-hmm. Like, we would get home or, like, even a few days later, yo, look at us. Like, we're vibing. Like, It's for me, like... I'm sort of in the same way. Like, I miss that. Like, I sort of miss that. Like, you say you want it, but, like, I guess I've had it. So, like, those are things, like, it's crazy because, like, I guess you don't realize how, like, how nice those things are until, like, you stop having them.
Yeah.
Because, like, I will say, like, especially, like, lately, the last, like, 2 weeks, I want to say, like, I've sort of been, like, thinking about, like, all the things I had when I was in my relationship. And I was just, like, I sort of miss, like, being able to do these things, you know, for my girlfriend, like doing these nice little things or these cute little gestures, and like
right not now, that, like, I am so like comfortable with being single.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I was missing those things for a second, but I'm like, that sounds so like bad. I don't mean it like this, but like, who knows how long I'm gonna be single. Yeah.
And like, so, no, like, you're very right.
Like, I'm taking in, like, all of this right now. Like, I'm by myself. I don't have to worry about, like, the stress of a person or, like, anything. Like, it's very, for me, it's very quiet and, like, peaceful right now.
And I guess, for instance...
I really, like, I love being single
I guess, for instance, like, you sort of had that phase, like, where you missed everything, right?
Yeah.
I didn't really get into that. Like, for me, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna do me, it's whatever. Like, I don't really give a fuck. Because, like, for me, it didn't hit, really. Like, I didn't really give a fuck. Like, the first, like, week, I was a mess about it, but then I was just like, I don't really care, bro. Like, I'm single. Let me go do whatever I want to do, etc., etc. But I guess, like, lately, it's just sort of been, like, I guess it has to do with my TikTok, too, because my TikTok's all been about...
Yeah, you see me now. I'm just like, I don't care.
And, like, now I'm just, like...
Don't tell me.
I sort of just, like... And it sounds dumb, but, like, I guess, like, for me, it's, like, for 4 years, I sat there and was next to somebody every night. And, like, I used to do things every day, every other day, or, like, every week, like, be able to do something with her. And, like, it sounds stupid. I guess I just missed that aspect. Not even just, like, having, like, her as, like, my girlfriend, but more just, like, being able to do something like that with her. I
guess maybe why I'm so, like, happy with being single right now is because, like, for me... I feel like all, like, the good times, and, like, you know this person personally. So I feel like all those good times were, like, fake.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, it's, like, and I knew it at the time, too, and, like, I just still stayed because I loved that person.
Yeah.
So for me, it's, like, I don't really miss those things because I didn't even really get to enjoy them genuinely.
You didn't feel like it was a genuine thing.
So for me, I'm, like, back then, like, it was just sad. Yeah. Like it was just fake. Yeah. So for me, I'm like, I got my Mac boy. Like, that's what I love right now.
And also, like, how can you miss something that wasn't real?
Yeah. I'm like, I got my cat. that's what I'm happy with right now. Like,
also, real quick, what do you mean accountability space? I want
like,
to see, like,
taking, like, accountability, like, that's a, that really didn't define it.
Taking, what do you mean by accountability? Taking accountability.
Like, shaking it.
But, like, well, that's what, like, I guess that's where we're different. Whereas, like, I knew, like, what I was doing was real, and, like, I knew, like, at the time she was being real about everything.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like the realness of it. It's like, you know, like I sort of just miss like that.
Why is she doing that?
How did y'all come up with the name Sponsix? Oh, this is
best question. My favorite question.
You want to answer?
No, you go.
Okay, so if you can't tell by the title, the Ouija board is not coming out tonight, but we do have a Ouija board, and we do it quite often in this household. And so one day we were talking to someone that we talk to a lot in a spirit, and we had asked him what was he trying to warn us about, right?
So we asked.
He said he was trying to warn us or help us, and we asked him what about what, and so he had said Sponsix, and you know we didn't think anything of it at the beginning of everything, so we went ahead and said like, okay, like what does this mean? So afterwards we went ahead and we both Googled it. You went over to you went to the room, and I was on the couch. We Googled it, and it came out as a winter storm, and you know, so we're sort of predicting winter's coming up, maybe like a bad storm's gonna hit, and then like that was something that sort of just hit us, and then like now like we couldn't think of anything, but like that like, Sponsix sort of stuck with us.
Like this whole like our podcast is like we talk about a topic, and then the other half of the podcast we'll do the Ouija board. So we try to like correlate both things. So we were thinking of like a good, like a spooky name, I guess, for like, because this is like a Ouija board like kind of channel, also like talking about things as well, like, kind of correlating like the both of the things. Yeah. And we could not think of a spooky name.
Well, we did, and then there was like all of them were taken.
Yeah. So I was just like, what about Sponsix? And
sure enough, it was here.
Yeah.
And that's how Sponsix was created over everything.
Yep. And that spirit's name is G. Yep. We all, everyone knows about G in here. So that's our little like mascot.
Yeah. But like, again, like, I don't know. Like, it sounds like, I guess it sounds dumb because like I don't even miss like the girlfriend aspect of it. Yeah. But like having that girl that like appreciated it, and then like, who like, I don't know, like, it sounds stupid as all hell, but like just having that body next to me at night, like I've sort of just missed that lately. So I was just like, you know, like that's where like my mind has been, like, because I didn't really miss it at all. Like literally in the last months I didn't care at all for it. I was just like, I'm just doing me, like I'm having a good time, I'm living my life, I'm good, I'm here. Yeah. And then like the last 2 weeks, like 10 viewers, let's go, hey let's get it. But like for me, it's like, I guess after all this time, it's like it sort of finally hit me, where like it hit you a lot earlier. Because for me, like it just now hit me like the last 2 weeks. It's like maybe I do sort of miss that. Because like for me, it's like I even told you, like I told you months ago at this point, like I'm just gonna wait till we move. Yeah. And like I'll get into a relationship over there, or like I will hope I find somebody over there. For me, it's like now it's like I don't even know if I want a relationship type thing, but more like I just want to have that person next to me, and like that little thing, because like at the end of the day, like,
hold on, you want to answer this question?
Do y'all ever get scared to do stuff? I personally don't, because I've had like a lot of experiences on things, and like I've basically lived through this my whole life, unfortunately. So like, you want to answer on your end?
I mean, I would say like I'm not as much of an expert yet. I have some experience with it, but I'm not like, I wouldn't say if anyone could ever like really be an expert, because it's always going to be different. But when the planchette like moves all weird, like it makes me uneasy. Yeah. We've literally had a spirit tell us die. So, you know, that didn't sit well with me. But like for me, it's like it's only gonna have as much power as you give it. Yeah. So like yes, it does make me very uncomfortable at the time. There's been times where I've had to, like, literally, like, have him sleep in the bedroom with me. But, like, it's unnerving for me sometimes.
It's almost like for her, it's more like a feel, like, of insecurity.
Yeah.
Like, not feeling safe.
Yeah.
But,
like, I still do it.
Yeah. See, for me,
it can get a little scary sometimes, but...
I'm willing to do it anywhere. Like, I've done a lot of things. Oh, excuse me, guys. I've done a lot of things, like, that have gotten me, like, hurt or, like, gotten, like, bad things come out. So for me, it's, like, I guess, like, I feel at this point, like, the worst is already behind me. Like, I've dealt with a lot worse things than, like, whatever's happened. So, like, for me, like, it's just, the worst has already happened to me. So, like, I'm not too scared about anything. But, like, yeah. I don't know.
Do you want to finish up on this topic?
Yeah. We'll do, like, another 9 minutes.
Yeah. And then we'll do our little game.
And we can go back to it if anything we want to keep talking.
Yeah.
Like,
what is this question? Do you guys like... What does that say?
Do you guys like... Do you guys like Dang Monster or... What?
What does it say?
One's better to your
Do you guys
opinion?
like Bang Monster or Red Bull? Which one's better in your opinion?
Bang Monster or Red Bull?
I'm gonna say Monster. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Monster. You just type it, right?
No, you actually had to tap on it.
Oh.
If I had to choose one...
Y'all look tired. Sleep is important for your
We're
health.
not... honestly, I'm not even tired.
I'm sick.
She was sick earlier this morning. I'm honestly not that tired. It was we slept pretty late. We woke up around like 3 in the afternoon today. 4 in the afternoon.
And I took a little nap.
Yeah, and she napped. So we're not tired. Honestly.
I'm just feeling a little under the weather.
For me, like...
And for some reason, like... I look pale today, but like... In real life, I'm not. I wonder if the flash would...
And I just yawn a lot. I'll be straight with you.
No.
That just... I just yawn a lot. Like, that's my own thing. But for me, I would probably say Red Bull, but the peach Red Bull. That shit slaps.
I actually have a Monster still in the fridge.
Yeah, you do.
That's my go-to.
But yeah, real quick, I guess finishing what I was saying, since we keep getting questions. I don't know, like, I guess, like I said, for you, like, you didn't feel like it was real or genuine. Yeah. So, like, I can understand where it's just, like, you can't miss something that wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess for me, it's, like, having, like, genuine, like, reaction from her, or genuine, like, feeling from her, and, like, genuinely knowing that mine was genuine as well. Like, I just missed that sense of, like, having somebody next to me. And, like, for me, it's, like, I guess it sounds stupid, but, like, this is something that me and her always said. She was my partner in crime. Mm-hmm. So for me, it was, like, I miss having my partner in crime, like, next to me. And, like, you know, we would go to bed and, like, we would wake up together and, like, do our morning routines and stuff. Like, I sort of just miss that. Yeah. And, like, that's sort of, like, what's been, like, on my mind the last, like, 2 weeks. And I know it's going to fade away fairly soon, hopefully. Because, like, for me, it's, like, I know this is just, like, my mind, like, in a phase right now. Because this whole time I haven't been caring about it. I haven't been giving a thing. And I guess, like, after so long, it's sort of, like, it feels weird now. Like, I'm not, like, there. Not
to say that you're, like, in a bad mindset or anything. Like, I don't mean that at all. I'm just saying for me personally, like, I guess I'm just focusing on, like, the positives right now. So for me, it's, like, I got the whole bed to myself, you know, like, or, like, I can play games all day long if I want to, or I mean, I cook for you because I love you, but, like, I don't have to cook for 2 people, like, I could just cook for me.
Chill out.
Like, I very much am appreciating this me time.
And honestly, like, I guess...
Like, I'm focusing, like, on all the positives.
And I guess for me, like, that's how I was at first. Because, you know, like, you saw, like, I was very, like, about myself when I first came to Kansas. And, like, you saw how, like, different it was. Like, because for me, like, I genuinely loved the whole me time thing. And I guess, like, I spent so much time on myself and focused on myself. And, like, where I'm just, like, you know, like... Because personally, like, I do genuinely feel like I've put myself in this last, like, 2 months in a lot better mind space of what I was in the, like... considering, like, depression and all that stuff. Like, because like I can genuinely see like I haven't had like any bad thoughts of like doing anything to myself like in a long time now. You know, that's something I feel like I've fixed upon myself, and like I guess for me is like I focused on myself so much to the point where like I feel like I'm not completely at where I want to be, but like I'm a lot better than where I was at.
What does it say? If you guys could have a sponsor, which one would you choose out of the list? Oh, I didn't even get to see the list. What'd you put?
Wait, it's gonna come up right now. It's gonna come up right now. If G Fuel's there, I want it. I want G Fuel. Yeah, let's go. Actually, Postmates.
I would say Postmates.
Yeah, that's what I fucking mean. I saw Postmates and I was like, hell yeah, free delivery.
G Fuel would be cool though, cause like G.
That would be cool. And like they do those like special flavors for some of their sponsors. Yeah, we'll think about that later.
If we ever get famous, you know.
But like, I guess, like, on my end, it's like, I feel like I've worked on myself so much to the point where it's like, I'm not exactly, because I'm nowhere near where I want to be specifically, but like, I've gotten myself out of like that mind of like depression and like that sadness of my life, and like, I guess like my music doesn't really speak for that because like I still listen to sad boy music, but like it's my vibe. It's my vibe. I don't really care.
Sorry, I'm listening, but I need to fix something because I noticed it hasn't been doing it.
What, a timer?
That's why.
Oh, you don't have it clicked. Ah, I see. So like, for me, like, I feel like I've worked on myself so much and like I've grown as a person to the point where it's like I still have more to do. But, like, and, like, for me, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't want a relationship. Because for me, it's like, I'm not suited for it yet. I still have a lot more work on myself. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I personally don't think, like, I'm looking for a relationship. But it's like, I'm just missing that feeling. Yeah. Because for me, it's like.
Maybe that's why I want a kitten.
I don't know. I've been very excited about the kitten. Like, when you said a kitten, I was just like, I want one.
I just want, like, something new.
So, like, for me, like, I guess that's where my mind has been the last 2 weeks is like, not that I want a girlfriend or anything, but it's more like, I just want that person to like, go chill with, like lay down with, watch a movie and like pass the fuck out with, like watching like The Lion King or something, like, because I used to love watching The Lion King. Like, that was my like ritual back with my ex. Like, I just, like, it's not like it has anything to do with her, but it's like just watching The Lion King, watching a movie. Oh, my fault, G. Well, I said G, but like my fault, guys. But like for me, it's like, I miss that aspect of everything. So, like, I'm going to get over that. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, my mind has just been, like, I've worked on myself for so long. Like, I still just want to, like, hang with a girl. Just, like, chill, like, lay down and, like, just do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, spend time. And, like, I guess, like, that's where my mind has been, like, the last 2 weeks. But, like, real quick, I guess before we do this Whisper Challenge game, because we have about 2 more minutes before we were planning on doing it. Anything you guys want to know, like anything you guys want to say about like relationships in your point of view, or anything like you want to say or ask us about relationship, or like
why is as well as an abbreviation blocked?
What do you mean?
That's weird.
I can't type ASW. You just typed ASW.
So
like we're not gonna talk about that, right?
Yo, when you went up to the camera, it made me like an actual skin tone, but like.
No, you pasty again.
What if I went up to the camera?
Okay,
Hi.
You're horribly pasty now. Oh my god, you just went ghost. She said, now you see me, now you don't. Okay, we don't talk about it. No, but seriously, any questions, Jax, or anybody else that's in here, before we do this Whisper Challenge thing?
I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm going to say, I want juice when I'm listening to my music.
Alright, well, we got to think of, like, a loud song.
Oh, I have a lot of loud songs.
Well, I don't want to, like, keep clicking songs. Like, we got to choose, like, one song.
Okay, we'll agree on something. We'll wait for them to respond real fast. Yeah. God, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Are we going to mute the audio for... We're going to have to mute the audio for them, obviously, because we don't want them to hear it.
Are you attracted to men, Jags?
No.
I am!
Yes.
All right.
And sure is SURE.
All right. So I
just
guess
want to point that out because look how we spelled sure.
I'll leave the guy alone.
I mean, he did think 7 plus like 11 was like 28.
Leave the guy alone. All right.
Where's your headset?
We'll be back.
Okay.
For the whisper
Yeah,
challenge.
'cause I need to get more coffee. Actually, I'm just gonna get water probably.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be back. Love you.
Okay. No, we do not have a stream deck. We just do it off the computer, right here in front of us.
Yes, sir. Okay. Have you ever played the whisper challenge?
No, never in my life.
Really?
Never in my life.
Do you need me to explain it to you?
I know how it works. You say a phrase and I try to guess the phrase, but I can't hear shit, obviously.
Okay. Do you want to put the headset on first, or you want me to?
Fuck it. Let me get it.
All right. Oops. Weird. I guess I should say, for anyone that doesn't know what the whisper challenge is, someone will have the headset on and music will be playing in the headset. Loud. You cannot hear. And then I will speak and they have to like try to read my lips and guess what we're saying.
I like to think I can read lips pretty well too.
I guess we'll see.
This is gonna be horrible. It's not that complicated, and we do plan on getting a stream deck. We plan on getting like a whole stream thing.
Yeah.
Like once we move and like get a different place, we'll probably get like a room dedicated to this, and then from there like get a separate computer dedicated to like the stream and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and play. Let's see if I can hear anything, because I can already barely hear anything with this.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Okay, good. Okay.
What?
Here, let me check if the... Hold, please. Hold, please. Okay. It is a little loud, though. I'm gonna turn it down.
Huh?
Can you still not hear me?
Huh?
Okay, cool.
Wait, I heard you. You said, okay, cool.
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to, like... Because you can hear it in the stream.
I can hear you.
I know. Hold on.
I can hear you slightly.
Hold on.
A little louder.
Can you still hear me?
Can I hear you?
Okay, yeah.
No, I just read your lips on that. I can't actually hear you. I just read your lips. Wait, one. Sauce,
okay.
please.
Woo! Mac is fat.
Mac is fat?
Fuck, yeah. Okay. You my daughter. I ain't bothered. Get slaughtered.
No, I just read your lips on that. Doja Cat sucks.
Say it again?
Doja Cat sucks.
Those socks on?
Doja Cat sucks.
Don't test us.
Doja Cat sucks.
Let's say it one more time.
Doja Cat sucks.
I hear or I see don't test us.
No.
What were you saying?
Doja Cat sucks.
No, she does not. Okay.
Hold on.
Pickles and pepperoni pizza.
That was too long of a phrase. I could not. Okay, go again.
Pickles and pizza.
One more time.
Pickles in pizza.
Bitches on the beach? Wait.
Pickles in pizza.
One more time.
Pickles in pizza.
Music in the wind?
You want it one more time?
Yeah, one more time.
Pickles in pizza.
One more time.
Pickles and pizza.
Meals on Wheels. Wait. Was that close at all?
Pickles and pizza.
Oh.
The book is a pickle pizza. I'm fucking dead. Wait, why does it matter if stream can hear the music?
So it's not even that, but it's gonna like be too loud.
Okay, my turn.
You ready?
Yeah.
Jackson can't spell.
Socks at Walmart.
Jackson can't spell.
Jackson has a...
No. Jackson can't spell.
Jackson has meals.
Jackson can't spell.
Jackson has... Is that right?
No.
Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackson.
Wait, hold on. Wait, the music's ending. Excuse you. Okay.
Jackson can't spell.
Jackson is... Okay. One more time.
Jackson can't spell.
Jackson has a mouth. What is it?
Jackson can't spell.
Oh. Jackson sucks at Walmart. Okay.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
Hold on, there's a hair. Okay. I just want to be appreciated. I just want to be appreciated.
I need to pee and poop. Does it start with I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to be appreciated.
I need pizza and pickles.
I just want to be appreciated.
I just want to be appreciated.
Yeah, hey. Hold on. I don't like that it like... Oh, I don't know if I'm yelling or not.
You were yelling.
I need like louder.
Do a trippy song. Those are loud as hell. Trippy songs. You could do the Grinch. That's always loud.
Yeah, but it has like
Bad what?
bad words. You want us to do Wish?
Yeah.
Which it's in this one, huh?
Yeah. No, it's in it's Life's a Trip. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Max it out.
Let me max it out on here if I can. Okay.
Can you hear me?
No. I read your lips, but...
So you don't know what I'm saying?
Say it again.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. We have the Rona.
What'd you have for dinner?
We have the Rona.
We have the 40s.
We have the Rona.
We have the photo.
We have the Rona.
We have the 14.
We have the Rona.
We have the 40.
No. One more time.
Yeah, one more time.
We have the Rona.
All I see is we have the 40.
We have the Rona.
Oh, where did I get the E?
Where did you get the E? Are you gonna do this for the rest of the stream? This shit fun.
Yeah,
we'll probably do it for a while. Yeah.
I love this. All right.
Baby, what you wishing for? Maybe you should
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
He said, I'm ready. Yeah, get into it.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, get into it.
Excuse me?
Yeah, get into it.
One more time. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, get into it.
I like your cut, G.
One more time. Yeah, get into it.
One more time.
Is the song my turn?
Here, push it back a little bit.
Yeah, get into it.
You're what's good.
No. No. Yeah, get into it.
Yas, bitch.
No.
Was that close?
No.
Did I get any part right?
No.
One more time.
Yeah, get into it.
Yeah, that's a cake. What are you saying?
Yeah, get into it.
I'm fucking done. What'd I get? It's a cake. You good? Trippy red.
Trippy's fire.
Trippy red.
Trippy is fine.
Trippy red.
Trippified.
Trippy red.
What?
Trippy red.
Trippy's fired.
No.
Is Trippy?
Trippy red.
Trippy red.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think of that.
Alright, I'll let you think.
Jagz sucks.
Shots now.
Jagz sucks.
Shot down. Is shot right?
No. Jagz sucks.
Shit stain. That's what it looks like you're saying.
Jagz sucks.
Hold on, repeat it. It's starting to low down, but no, go skip a little more. There we go. What?
Jagz sucks.
Jagz? Sus.
No.
Jagz sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me? You can hear me?
I'm okay.
Good.
Yeah.
You can't hear me?
No.
Baby, what you wishing for?
Baby, what you wishing for?
Yeah.
Hey. Easy. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I love Celine Dion.
Come again?
I love Celine Dion.
I love a sock in my mouth.
No. I love
I love?
Yeah.
Is that right? I love?
Celine Dion.
That's TOS. I can't say that.
No. I don't even know what I love Celine Dion.
That's TOS, homie. That's TOS. I love
Celine Dion.
Where's your? I need to. This is what I'm thinking. Hold on.
No, it's
notes.
What?
Where's your notes?
It's
okay,
not TOS.
Okay, one more time.
I love Celine Dion.
One more time.
I love Celine Dion.
One more time.
I gotta...
Restart at like 45 seconds. There you go.
I love Celine Dion.
I love Starbucks.
No. I love Celine Dion.
I love stealing stuff.
No. I love Celine Dion.
I love stealing cups. One last time.
I love Celine Dion.
I love streaming.
No. I love Celine Dion.
Oh. Damn, I was never gonna guess that one.
I don't even know. I don't even want to know what you're thinking.
Bruh, on God, I thought I had it, and I was like, there's no way she's saying this on stream.
Hi,
how
Justin
you doing,
the
Justin the
Viper?
Viper? Bruh said, that's TOS. What the fuck did he think? Yo, we're gonna call you after stream, and I'll tell you what I thought. I was thinking. Go on.
Okay.
Percocets.
Burger slice.
No. Percocets.
Pumpkin slice.
Nope. Percocets.
Burger sus.
Percocets. Percocets.
Burger.
No. Percocets.
Poker slice.
Percocets.
What?
Percocets. Yes, I can. I can. Relax.
Is it against TOS?
No. Because it's a medication. You can say it on stream. Percocets.
Bird slice.
No.
Hold on.
Percocets.
I don't know.
Percocets.
Bah.
And you can say it on stream because it's a medication. I made sure.
Why do you think of that?
Because I was thinking of Juice WRLD lyrics and Percocets came up and I was just like, okay. And I was like, it would really get to her because Percocets and like it has that like part of where like I don't move my lips in the middle of the word, which I probably shouldn't have done because now I feel like you're gonna do the same thing to me. I'm gonna want to hate myself for it. You know what's funny? I was gonna do pumpkin slice too, and then you guessed it now, and I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that.
Where's my chapstick?
You put it on the floor, probably.
How did it?
Bruh, he said I was thinking of Juice WRLD seizures. That is just. I said Juice WRLD lyrics.
Okay. I love Minecraft.
Again?
I love Minecraft.
I don't have a thumb. Is it I don't?
No. I love Minecraft.
I love my house.
No. I mean, yeah, but I love Minecraft.
I love microwaves. Is it I love?
I love refrigerators.
I love refrigerators.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Foot champs. Where's the Rivals gameplay? What?
Oh.
Do you have the thing as a wrong? Do you have the title wrong? Do you have the category wrong, Jazz?
I don't think so.
No, okay, you don't. Thank God.
No.
Imagine you. They're like,
How's it going, Phase Llama?
how y'all doing? Let me get back to this. Is it I love?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I love Minecraft.
I love my life.
Yeah, but no. I love Minecraft.
I love my... I love my...
No.
Is it not I love my?
No.
Okay, I love... Okay.
I love Minecraft.
I love Crack House. One more time.
Okay.
I'm stressed out.
I love Minecraft.
I love Minecraft.
Yeah.
Hey.
Snorlax. Where's 889? What is 889?
I thought he said AA meeting.
Wait, can you guys hear what, like, I'm saying? Should we check that?
What do you mean?
Like, the audio? Cause, like, you know, lots of ass. Let me just double check, cause, like, Chief.
Double check what?
I just want to hear if, like, they can hear our voices over the music. The audio? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
They probably can't even hear the music at all.
Okay.
Lord Voldemort.
Lots of disposables.
No. Lord Voldemort.
What?
Lord Voldemort.
One more time.
Lord Voldemort.
Chloroform.
No. Lord Voldemort.
That's not even a word.
Lord Voldemort.
Clothes are affordable.
No. Lord Voldemort. Lord Voldemort.
Chief, that's too hard for me.
Lord Voldemort.
What the fuck?
Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt this. I was talking about that, the Coca-Cola.
Why not?
No, I'm good, Chief. Oops. Okay. It's just my brother.
What? I was about to say a word like I was the you were the one, cause
Bilbo Baggins.
Brokeback Mountain.
Bilbo Baggins.
One more time.
Bilbo Baggins.
Boy. Is that the starting?
No.
Baby?
No.
Okay, one more time.
Bilbo Baggins.
Blue backpack.
Bilbo Baggins.
Is it blue?
No.
Break my back.
No. Bilbo Baggins.
Is the last part my back?
No.
Okay.
Ready?
Go again.
Bilbo Baggins.
Blue is my bay.
Bilbo Baggins.
Again.
Bilbo Baggins.
Build on my back.
Bilbo Baggins.
Blow my breath.
Bilbo Baggins.
Blue giraffe. One more time.
Bilbo Baggins.
One more.
Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo Baggins.
Hey! Jagz just made himself look dumb. Your lips don't touch when you say Coca-Cola.
Oh.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, they do Coca-Cola. Oh, no, they don't. Coca-Cola.
And you really tried your hardest.
Look, I don't want to hear this from someone who can't spell sure. Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft.
That's too long. Phrases, not sentences.
I can't feel my face.
I love my friends.
I can't feel my face.
I love McMuffins.
I can't feel my face.
What?
I can't feel my face.
I lost with my friends.
No. I can't feel my face.
Hold on.
I can't feel my face.
I have two faces.
No. I can't feel my face.
I hate with my friends.
No. I can't feel my face.
Something anamorphosis.
No, what? One more?
Yeah.
I can't feel my face.
I have no friends.
I mean, true, but no.
What?
Yes, but no. That's true, but no.
Keep on.
I can't feel my face.
I have all of my friends.
No. I can't feel my face.
I have no more wishes.
I can't feel my face.
I don't know.
I can't feel my face.
But
You were literally listening to that part of the song when I was saying it.
she said, I have two faces. Hey, yo.
Maybe we should wish.
I like your cut, G.
Huh?
I like your cut, G.
Come again?
I like your cut, G.
I like your cut, G.
Hey.
And that's on Jaw.
What?
And that's on Jaw.
And that's on Sus.
No. And that's on Jaw.
And that's on Jaw.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
Alright, can we switch the song? We've heard this song too many times at this point. Different trippy song. Let's skip forward, yeah.
On Jaw. Chips and salsa. Chips and salsa.
Shipping socks.
Chips and salsa.
Shoot me now.
Chips and salsa.
Trippy socks. Did you say trippy at the beginning?
No. Chips and salsa.
Show me the facts.
Chips and salsa.
Show me something.
No.
Is it show me?
No. Chips and salsa.
One more time.
Chips and salsa.
Something?
No. Chips and salsa.
Again?
Chips and salsa.
Cupid is stupid.
Oh my god, no, coming for the man. Chips and salsa.
One more time?
Chips and salsa.
Shipping shakes.
No.
One last time.
Chips and salsa.
One more.
Chips and salsa.
Theories suck?
Chips and salsa.
Oh. You said what the fuck? Oh, which one? Fuck you, ship and shake. Look, man, I was trying my best. So. I love camping.
What?
I love camping.
I love happy.
No. I love camping.
I love?
Yeah. I love camping.
One more time.
I love camping.
I love gaming.
I love camping.
One more time.
I love camping.
I love vaping.
I love camping.
What the fuck?
I love camping.
I love helping.
I love camping.
I love people.
I love camping.
What?
I love camping.
What?
I love camping.
I don't know.
I love camping.
That last word.
Camping.
Gaping.
Camping.
I thought I had it.
I love camping.
What the fuck?
I love camping. I love camping.
I don't know.
I love camping.
Fuck. Fuck Jamal.
Fuck Trump.
No. Fuck Jamal.
Does it say fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Fuck Jamal.
Fuck Jamal.
Hey. You're good at this. What the fuck?
She said, wilderness food. Let me play a game
and smoke. I said gaming and vaping.
Yeah. Loyalty before royalty.
That's so long.
That's 3 words.
Oh. Hey, thank you.
Hey, thanks for the host. Okay, different one? Different one, right?
What?
You want a different one then?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to wait. That was loyalty before royalty.
Oh.
There's 3 words, I'm honest. You use chapstick.
You need to stop it.
No. You use chapstick.
You do stop it.
You use chapstick.
You do such it.
You use chapstick.
You do something.
No. You use chapstick.
What?
You use chapstick.
I just keep getting stop it. Okay, let me focus.
You use chapstick.
Stop it!
You use chapstick.
You do stopness.
No. You use chapstick.
I don't know.
I was even trying to give you a hint. You use chapstick. And I was tapping this specifically because I was like...
Bro, he's literally throwing around the shit while he's
literally, that's what I was trying to do. I was like, you use chapstick. And I was like, maybe she'll get the chapstick part at least.
It's Modelo time.
Again? The reset song. He said that shit triggered me. Again?
It's Modelo time.
That's too long.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's too... Okay, but loyalty before royalty was 3 words too. What different one? Because that, like... What was that one?
It's Modelo time.
That's... Oh, that is 3 words, but that's just long. Yeah.
Loyalty before royalty.
And then
it's Modelo time.
I changed it too, so it's totally fair.
Oh, Hoopty Wagon.
Wait, you went beforehand, so redo it.
Hoopty Wagon.
Who am I?
Hoopty Wagon.
Again?
Hoopty Wagon.
Hoopla time.
What the fuck is... Hoopty Wagon.
Again?
Hoopty Wagon.
Who am I?
Hoopty Wagon.
Again?
Hoopty Wagon.
Blow on me.
No. No. Hoopty Wagon.
Stupefy.
Chill out. No. My cheeks. Hoopty Wagon.
Who goes there?
No. Why'd you go?
Dude, missing my idol. Down on Life a Trip. Life's a trip. Life's a trip. Life's a trip. Life's a trip. Down. The next album. Taking a walk. Taking a walk. Actually, taking a walk. You fuck with, right? There we go. It's louder enough. It's easily loud enough.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Hoopty Wagon.
Again?
Hoopty Wagon.
Hoop with me.
No.
You go again?
Hoopty Wagon.
Homie, you gone.
Hoopty Wagon.
Hang with me.
Hoopty Wagon.
Homeless men.
Hoopty Wagon.
Hooplify.
What the fuck is Hooplify?
One last one.
Hoopty Wagon.
Again?
Hoopty Wagon.
Hopeless men.
Hoopty Wagon.
Oh my god. How the fuck you... What?
I don't know that.
We don't know what.
Modelo time.
I don't drink Modelo's like that. We irritating.
Weed's good.
No. We irritating.
We are friends.
No. Really, yeah, but no.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I need a louder song.
Yeah. That's it. We irritating.
We are sus.
No. We irritating.
Weaves in.
No. We irritating.
We are fighting.
No. We irritating.
Where is he?
We irritating.
What?
We irritating. We irritating. We irritating.
We. Okay.
We irritating. We irritating.
We are there.
We irritating.
We are streaming.
No. We irritating.
I don't know.
We irritating. We irritating.
Fuck!
Oh, this song's really loud. Steady, come on, Guam, come on, Guam.
I'll be easy. Kimchi.
Spaceship.
Kimchi.
Hmm?
Kimchi.
Again?
Kimchi.
Dumbass.
Kimchi.
Bullshit.
Kimchi.
Dumb shit. Is it shit at the end?
No.
Okay.
Kimchi.
Pussy.
Kimchi.
Again?
Kimchi.
Something.
Kimchi.
Again?
Kimchi.
Kimchi.
Hey.
Yeah? Yeah. Destruction.
Please trust me.
No. Destruction.
What?
Destruction.
Is you trusted?
Destruction.
You're crusty.
Destruction.
What?
Destruction.
Is there a truck ship?
Destruction.
Are you saying like two different things?
One word. One word.
One word.
Destruction.
What?
Destruction.
Expelliarmus.
Destruction.
Dishwasher.
No. Destruction.
What?
Destruction. Destruction.
It's Frosty.
It's one word.
I know.
Destruction. Destruction.
What? Hold on.
Destruction. Destruction.
How is this one word?
Destruction.
One more time.
Destruction.
I don't know.
Destruction.
Fuck.
Also, I really wanted to quickly say, when I went first, you stole mine.
What?
The first thing I was to tell you is Mac is fat.
Fuck.
That's the only reason I guessed it too. I was like, I wonder. We're always on the same page. I was like, I'll take a chance.
Blue waffle.
Purple balloon.
Blue waffle. Blue waffle.
Glow up. Blow up.
Blue waffle.
Blue ravioli.
Blue waffle.
Blue waffle.
Hey.
Cat sucks.
Cat sucks. Really? Yes.
Got that one real fast.
Little Caesars.
Hey.
Little Caesars.
There's litter around.
Little Caesars.
Lots of linguine.
Little Caesars. Little Caesars.
There's a sandwich.
Little Caesars.
Again?
Little Caesars.
There's a doorknob. Is it there is?
No.
There's?
No. Little Caesars.
Something with an S. I know that much. Go again?
Little Caesars.
Summer things.
Little Caesars.
Again?
Little Caesars.
Say so.
No S.
No S?
Yeah, but
There's no S at all?
at the end.
After the beginning.
Sure.
It's not the first letter.
Yeah. It's not an S, but it works. Okay. Little Caesars.
That's damage.
No. Little Caesars.
That's pretty sus.
Little Caesars.
That's a roach.
No. Little Caesars.
That's something.
Little Caesars.
Huh?
Little Caesars.
Again.
Little Caesars.
That's low.
Little Caesars.
Theater show.
Little Caesars.
One more time and that's it.
Little Caesars.
One more time?
Little Caesars.
There's a sock.
Little Caesars.
Oh, Little Caesars.
Bro.
Green screen.
Huh?
Green screen. Green screen.
Is Rick here?
No. Green screen.
Razor blade.
Green screen.
Ovation.
Green screen.
Face cream.
Green screen.
Rachel's here.
Green screen.
What?
Green screen.
Where is Rick?
No. Green screen.
Rachel Ray.
No. We know we're probably gonna be here a little longer. Green screen.
Roach.
Green screen.
Chris is here.
Green screen.
Where is he?
Green screen.
The Grinch.
No. Green screen.
Grinch Green.
No. Green screen.
What?
Green screen.
One more time.
Green screen.
Green truck.
Green screen.
What's green?
No.
Oh, green screen.
Yeah. How'd you get it? You said what's green and then you saw the green?
Yeah.
Let's change your song. What other songs did you have that's loud? Real feels loud. You don't want to do real feel?
It has pauses in it. Fuck, I had one. Oh. Hot and ready.
Are you ready?
Hot and ready.
Hot and ready.
Fuck, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called being the goat.
You wanna do you one more, then me one more, and then... Okay.
You like monster.
Do you like pasta?
No. You like monster.
Do you like pesto?
You like monster.
One more time.
You like monster.
Do you like mouse?
You like monster.
Do you like monster?
No. You like monster.
Do you like Pegasus?
No. You like monster.
Do you like your brothers?
You like monster.
Do you like pizza?
You like monster. You like monster. You like monster.
Do you like...
You like monster. You like monster.
Ooh, your mouth.
You like monster. You like monster.
It was pausing.
You like monster. You like monster.
Oh.
You like monster.
You like pasta.
You like monster.
You like something.
You like monster.
You like Pegasus.
No.
You like pickles.
You like monster.
You like popsicles. Wait, hold on.
You like monster.
What I'm thinking is so TOS.
You like monster.
You like pencils.
You like monster.
That is so TOS in my mind right now.
You like monster.
You like pretzels.
You like monster. You like monster.
Fuck. Hold on. Why can't I think of anything?
Huh? Huh? Those mind games don't work. You're looking for something, are you?
Yeah.
They don't look. That's not gonna work. Yeah, think. Big brain.
You're so loud. I love Ariana Grande.
That's way too long. What do you mean? I saw your tongue move like 1,000 times in 2 seconds.
Wait, one more time. I love Ariana Grande.
That's too long. That's like 8 words.
No.
It's like 8 words.
Pancakes.
Huh?
Pancakes. Pancakes.
Purple is sus.
Pancakes.
Packing heat.
Pancakes.
That's TOS, homie.
No, it's not.
Okay, go ahead.
Pancakes.
Pegasus.
No. Pancakes.
That's TOS.
Pancakes.
Is it packing?
No. Pancakes.
It's TOS. I'm convinced. Again? You set me up for failure. Okay, go.
Pancock gaze.
Patrick Star.
Pancock gaze.
Pickle Rick.
No. Pancock gaze.
Pickles.
Pancock gaze.
Pepperoni.
Pancock gaze.
Paradise.
Pancock gaze.
Paradox.
Pancock gaze.
Pair of socks.
Pancock gaze.
Go again.
Pancock gaze.
Purple socks.
Hold on. Pancock gaze. Pancock gaze.
Paragraphs.
Pancock gaze.
Again.
Pancock gaze.
People suck.
Yeah, but no. Pancock gaze.
Parents high.
Pancock gaze. Pancock gaze.
Parrot sucks.
Pancock gaze.
Again.
Pancock gaze.
One more time.
Pancock gaze.
Pickle jar.
No.
Have been close at all.
No. Pancock gaze.
Paradise.
Pancock gaze.
Paraguana. Penguin.
No. Pancock gaze.
Is it sus at the end?
No.
Is it one word?
Yeah.
Pizza Hut.
That's 2 words. Pancock gaze.
Preparation.
Pancock gaze.
Does it start with a P?
Yeah. Pancock gaze.
Again? I'm getting 3 more tries and that's it.
Pancock gaze.
Again? Jesus, this one is getting me. I don't want to admit defeat.
Pancock gaze.
Again.
Pancock gaze. Pancock gaze.
Patricia.
Pancock gaze.
I swear you're saying penguin. One more? Is it an animal?
No.
Fuck.
Pancock gaze.
Poster board.
That's... No.
Princess.
No.
Protection.
No, stop.
Last one.
Pancock gaze.
One more time.
Pancock gaze.
Piercings.
No. Pancock gaze.
Pancakes. God damn it. Oh, we done. You do one more.
It's my turn.
Okay, one more. Last one, right? Starbucks. Starbucks.
Trump bus.
Starbucks.
Trumpets.
Starbucks.
Jump pads.
Starbucks.
What?
Starbucks.
Wait, don't say it so loud.
Starbucks.
I didn't hear you, but...
Starbucks.
One more time.
Starbucks.
Jumpers.
Starbucks.
Chocolate.
Starbucks.
Trump.
Starbucks. Starbucks.
Chungus.
Starbucks.
Drunk ass.
Starbucks.
Drama.
Starbucks. 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 Starbucks.
Sharpen.
Starbucks.
Short bus.
She said jump pads, Fortnite built ass. Starbucks.
Jump us.
Starbucks.
Hold on.
Starbucks. Starbucks.
Is it Trump?
Starbucks.
Chomp us.
Starbucks. Starbucks.
Sharp.
Starbucks.
Short person.
Starbucks. 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 Starbucks.
I'm giving up.
Starbucks.
Fuck. Why do I think you're going shh? Okay. That's gonna be it for the night.
3+ hours, basically.
Yeah. We went over the 3 hours. So, thank you to everyone that showed up tonight. Even though we didn't do the Ouija board, it was still a lot of fun.
That challenge was fucking hilarious. I can't wait to watch back.
Same. I can't wait. Thank you to all the new viewers that came in today.
Thank you for all the support shown today in the stream and everybody that was active in the chat while they were here. Again, for anyone in the VODs or anyone here watching, we were on the topic of relationships and the topic of domestic violence did come up. So please, again, if you are in need of help and you are in a situation where you are not safe and you are not, in well, please do not forget to hit that link. You want to type the command one more time real fast?
Yeah. Or I could do it right here.
Yeah.
And then also say it.
Yeah. Again, this link is to a hotline, and it will help you with domestic abuse, and they can sometimes even get you out of that situation and get you into a better living situation. Please get the link. For YouTube, we'll have it in the description. And if you don't see it in the description, the link will be thehotline.org, thehotline.org. Please go to it. Do not hesitate. Again, they have the contact of texting, calling, or even email. They will help you, and never sit there and settle for something that you do not deserve. Nobody in this world deserves it, and no one ever will deserve it. So if you feel like you're in an uncomfortable situation where you feel forced or you're stuck, remember, you can always get help, and that is for everybody. It will get better, and it will be better for you to get help, and it will only help you as a person. Do not worry about how the other person will feel, because if they're putting you in that situation, it is not best for you anyway. So again, the website is thehotline.org or thehotline.org. Do not hesitate to contact them. And then I think that's it for the stream. We again appreciate everybody who stopped by today, and appreciate everybody that enjoyed the little challenge that we did, and on top of it, the conversation. We'll be back on Saturday morning, 1 a.m. to 4 p.m. And our conversation, which one?
1 a.m. to 4 a.m.
1 a.m. to 4 a.m. And then it's going to be, are we going to move to COVID?
No.
Or are we going
to? Let me see.
We have like months planned out.
Next week will be about parents.
Parents. Okay,
parents
so next week
will
is
be
parents.
Saturday, and then Sunday will be favorite movies and TV.
So if you want to tune in next week, we'll be talking about parents. So yeah, we will be back on Saturday morning, 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. And we will see you then. Again, appreciate all the support and love that you guys have been showing us. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. Peace out.
Bye.